Johnson that took away the win from Bryce Elder, who goes tonight for the Braves. Arguably his best ever outing, 8 innings of one-run ball, no walks.
That this evening in the first game of this series. When we come back, Joe will introduce you to the starting lineups, and after that, we'll have the first pitch of the game, Braves and Giants tonight on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Are you in the market for a mortgage? If you're borrowing for a big purchase, save money with my friends at Georgia's Own Credit Union. Because Georgia's Own is local and not for profit, you can get better rates and pay fewer fees. And through the end of July, enjoy a rate discount when you choose Georgia's Own for your mortgage loan. For details, visit georgiasown.org/playball or stop by one of their branch locations. I'm Chuck Dowdle, and I'm one of Georgia's Own.
For primary residence purchase mortgage loans, must lock in rate by July 31st, must qualify and receive final approval. Restrictions apply. Georgia's Own is an equal housing lender.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is
Stacy. How do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge.
Smart fridge?
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
At Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget, and we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy.
Hard hit ball to short, scooped up and tossed to second. Quick turnaround. It's going to be close. Throws it to first, and he's out. Double play.
A Braves double play is a well-oiled machine, just like Valvoline Instant Oil Change. We'll change your oil in about 15 minutes while you stay in your car. The only thing that'll be out here is your old oil. Drive into your neighborhood Atlanta location today. No appointment needed. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
If you're a contractor, you're like a coach. Your success depends on the team you put on the field. I'm Kevin Swanson, business manager with the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 613. With over 5,500 skilled electricians right here in Atlanta, we provide the training, the reliability, and the experience to help you finish your jobs on time and under budget. If you're ready to grow your business with a team you can trust, let's talk. Visit ibew613.org today.
Braves fans, this is Mike Morgan, founder and CEO of 13 Heroes. Like you, I was devastated when tragedy struck in 2021, killing 13 U.S. service members in Afghanistan. From then, I immediately founded 13 Heroes for a way to give back to the families who lost their loved ones. 13 Heroes is a premium, award-winning line of spirits with the purest and smoothest liquid on the market. Please help turn tragedy into legacy by picking up a bottle of 13 Heroes at your local bottle shop or visit 13heroes.com. Proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
This is Chuck Oliver, and I want your summer to include 2 tickets to Truist Park. Listen to Chuck and Chernoff weekdays during our 4 o'clock hour for your chance to win Braves tickets on 680 The Fan or use the Fan app.
Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups. First game of 3 between the Braves and the Giants. And as always, the lineups are powered by Georgia Power, the official electric energy partner of the Atlanta Braves. Here's the lineup for the Giants. Leading it off, playing center field, will be Jung-Hoo Lee. Elliot Ramos is in left field batting second. Rafael Devers will be the DH, and he will hit third. Shortstop Willie Adames bats cleanup tonight. Batting fifth at third base is Matt Chapman. Mike Yastrzemski will be in right field batting 6th. At first base, one of my favorite players to watch, Wilmer Flores, will be at first base hitting 7th. Hitting 8th, playing second base will be Casey Schmidt. We're going to be very careful about how we say his name in the next 3 days. And Patrick Bailey will do the catching, and he bats 9th. Again, for the Giants, it's Lee, Ramos, and Devers, Adames, Chapman, and Yastrzemski, Flores, Schmidt, and Bailey. For the Atlanta Braves, leading off and playing left field will be Jerks and Profar. Batting second at first base, Matt Olson. Ronald Acuna Jr. will be in right field hitting 3rd. Drake Baldwin stays in the lineup as the DH tonight, and he will be the cleanup hitter. Batting 5th at second base, Ozzie Albies. Sean Murphy will be behind the dish to do the catching, and he will bat 6th. Batting 7th at third base is Nacho Alvarez. Michael Harris II has hit in 6 straight. He'll be in center field batting 8th, and batting 9th, and playing shortstop is Nick Allen. Once more for the Braves, it's Profar, Olson, and Acuna, Baldwin, Albies, and Murphy, Alvarez, Harris, and Allen. Those are your starting lineups. Braves and Giants hook up right after this timeout on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Puka, Bella, I'm sure you've noticed some changes.
Who are you talking to?
I'm just practicing for when I have to tell the dogs about the twins. You know, because they'll
Be fine in the spacious third row seat.
But the twins...
Can sleep peacefully thanks to the rear manual sunshade.
And what about the...
Extra cargo space for strollers and dog beds?
I guess you're right.
Can we go to the hospital now? The contractions are getting closer.
The 3-row Lexus TX. Because everyone should feel like the center of the universe. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
They're all the luck you need. Win up to $2 million with the Lucky 7 Scratchers from the Georgia Lottery. Today could be the day.
When you open a Corona, you hear the sounds of wherever you are a little differently. A little more Corona. And you think to yourself, why am I just listening? Corona. La Playa awaits. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Hey Braves fans, everyday injuries happen on and off the field, but when you're hurt on the job, it can be tough to get back in the game quickly. I'm attorney John Foy, the strong arm. Workers' comp should cover your medical bills and lost wages, but some companies won't play fair. That's why we make them. We know the rules, your rights, and how to get you every benefit you deserve. Make the right call. Attorney John Foy & Associates, proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Bam! All the stars are aligning this month at Truist Park, and Simply Sports CBD is in beast mode. Our NSF-certified 25 milligram CBD gummies, strawberry charged with zinc and vitamin C, supercharge athletes for the slugfest spectacle and shining star game. Pop a Simply Sports CBD gummy, crush fatigue, lock in laser focus, and power through like you're smashing 500-foot dingers. Simply Sports CBD, proud partner of your Atlanta Braves. Sprint to simplysportscbd.com and dominate Braves country.
Don't miss Tom Glavine and his Hall of Fame insight every Monday afternoon at 3:30 during Chuck and Chernoff on the radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan and the Fan app.
Boy, we had some heavy rain blow through here in the early afternoon, but right now, no threat of rain.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or...
Ground Tripper Home Run promotion offers Braves fans the next day instant savings on a set of select tires, plus a free alignment, free oil change, More homers the Braves hit, the bigger the deals at Tire Discounters. Learn more at braves.tirediscounters.com. Umpires for tonight's game. Behind the plate will be John Libka. Shane Barber is at first base. Ryan Wills is at second base. And DJ Rayburn is the crew chief, and he'll umpire at third. The Braves take the field. Defensively, left to right, Profar, Harris, and Acuna. First base to third, it's Olson, Albies, Allen, and Nacho Alvarez. Sean Murphy will do the catching, and Bryce Elder's on the mound for his 16th start of the year. He is 3-6 with a 5.65 ERA. 26 years old, 6'2", 220, out of Decatur, Texas. His start on June 7th against the Giants was a classic. 8 innings, 3 hit, 1 run allowed. It was a home run to Wilmer Flores. No walks and 12 strikeouts, and yet he got a no decision when Matt Chapman walked it off with a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 9th for the Giants off Pierce Johnson. Bryce is 1-3 at home. Left-handers hitting .260 against him. Right-handers .305. Now, part of that against right-handers, maybe trouble throwing that sinker and putting it where he wants it. Tonight, he'll need to do that against this ball club. This team doesn't score a lot of runs. In fact, 408 runs on their ledger, 406 on the Braves. A lot of similarities in these two clubs. We're ready for action. Bryce Elder ready to go, and so is Ben Ingram.
Thank you so much, Joe. Braves looking to get back into the win column tonight. Second part of this homestand. Just saw the Yankees in town for 3, and the Braves won just one of those games. And now facing this stingy Giants team, as they've been so good on the mound, but really struggling at the plate. Elder's ready, and now for the ball game. The first pitch misses low, starting up tonight at 7:15 Eastern, 6:15 Central, and 83 degrees. Not bad at all. 1-0 pitch on the way to Jung-Hoo Lee, and there's a called strike on him. 1 ball and 1 strike on Lee. He's batting .249 this season, 6 homers. Left-handed hitter, slightly open stance. Pitch on the way from Elder, yanked down the right field line and foul. And a 1-2 count. Gives me an opportunity to remind you to cash in on the baseball action with Prize Picks, the official daily fantasy sports partner of the Atlanta Braves. Download Prize Picks, use code BRAVES, get $50 instantly when you play $5. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details. Slider low and inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes on Jung-Hoo Lee. He'll be followed by Elliot Ramos and Rafael Devers. Kick in the delivery. 2-2 in the air to deep center field. Michael Harris retreating. Michael to the warning track. Throws up the glove, makes the catch, and gently into the outfield wall. Right on it. And by the time he made that catch, went into the wall, he was right under the 400 marker in dead center. 1 down.
Ben, this Giants lineup has 7 guys hitting in the 240s or less. The Braves have 6 such hitters, 240s or less.
So runs could be tough to come by in this series.
Yep.
Elliot Ramos, the batter. He's batting .267, which is a big average for that team. There's a ball low. The time of the first pitch tonight brought to you by Schumann Farms. Look for real sweet brand Vidalia onions from Schumann Farms in a store near you. 1-0 pitch on the way from Elder. Just a tad low to Ramos. 2 balls and no strikes. That start that Joe mentioned, Elder versus the Giants, the only time he's ever seen them in his career prior to tonight. Called strike there, got a fastball over. And for Bryce tonight is his 67th Major League appearance. 19 career wins, 19 career losses. 2 on pitch, popped up towards foul ground, into the seats down the right field line and out of play. Bryce's career ERA .450 for the former 5th-round pick out of the University of Texas. An all-star 2 years ago. Looked like an all-star the last time he saw the Giants, that's for sure. And the 2-2 to Ramos. Missed a little bit low with a sinker. So the count runs full on Ramos.
As we know, homers and walks have been the problem for Bryce. He can't really afford either one tonight.
Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4. Missed with a sinker outside. That'll put a man aboard for Rafael Devers. And this is the first time we've seen Devers wearing the orange and black of the Giants. Anytime we've seen him before, when he was with the Red Sox, he always tormented the Braves, including a walk-off homer at Fenway when we were there in May. Well, Devers climbing in, a lot of pop in his bat. Takes a ball outside. Since Devers made his debut with the Giants back on June 17th, the Giants are 6 games under 500, a record of 11-17 since joining the ball club. 1-0 from Elder. Slash down the right field line and foul into the screen. Hit it hard.
But they say he's going to the post every night, Ben. He's playing hurt. He's got a bad back. He's got a bad leg. But he's in there every day.
And being dinged up definitely shows in the numbers. He's just 3 for his last 26.
Right.
10 strikeouts in that span as well. And just 1 extra base hit over his last 8 games. Time called by Devers. No score, top of the first inning. Fans still making their way into the ballpark. Sliding into their chairs and taking in the Braves and the Giants. They roll around Truist Park tonight. Ramos over at first base. Held by Olsen. Pitch on the way, and there's a fastball high. 2-1. Devers on the season, a .255 average. Now, I don't care what his numbers are. He's always going to be one of the more feared hitters in the league. 2-1 from Elder. And a swing and a miss at a slider. That was darting down and in. 2-2.
Good pitch. Good hard slider.
Elder looking into his catcher, Sean Murphy. Lead at first base by Ramos. And a pickoff over to first base and back in with a crawl, Elliot Ramos. I got to be honest, Devers could be hitting .055, and he'd still be the last guy in the lineup I think I'd want to see.
And I definitely wouldn't want to be holding a runner at first if I'm Olsen.
2-2 pitch. Fouled back. We'll do it again with a 2-2 count. Braves in their home white uniforms tonight. White tops, white pants, red lettering, red numerals outlined in navy. And Braves across the chest on top of the red tomahawk. Get to the Giants after the 2-2 pitch. After Devers, it'll be Adames. No score, top of the first. Elder set right at the tomahawk on the front of his white uniform. Pick off over to first base and back in again Ramos. Giants in the traveling grays tonight. Gray tops, gray pants, black lettering, black numerals outlined in orange, and San Francisco arching across the front of those gray uniforms. 2-2 on Devers. Big open stance. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball right side finds a hole. Base hit in between Olsen and Ozzie. And down to second base for Ramos. So a walk and a single. Have him at first and second. One down for Willie Adames.
I said earlier that Bryce couldn't afford walks or homers. And I say that about the walks because they don't hit for a high average. But if you can eliminate trying to give them bases, that'll help a lot. And there was a ground ball that he wants to get a lot of tonight. It just found a hole.
Bryce with that good sinker. Loves getting the ball on the ground. See if he can get one to one of his fielders here. Turn 2. First pitch on the way to Adames. There's a ball inside. Adames on the season has grounded into 6 double plays. His average at .222. He's hit 14 homers. Trying to boost that average a bit. It's certainly lower than where he'd like for it to be. 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Foul territory. Spinning back here towards us. That becomes a souvenir.
But he's had a great month of July. He's hit over 290 in the month of July to kind of resurrect his average a little bit in his first year in a Giant uni.
Runners at first and second. 1 out. Elder's 1-1 pitch. And Adames chases and misses a slider. That frisbeed away from his bat. Good pitch there. And here early on, that slider's looking pretty sharp. Elder at the letters. Glance to second. 1-2 to the plate. Fouled back. That was a slider again. That time he got a piece of it. For Elder this season, his best numbers have come on the road. He's made 7 starts on the road this year. He's posted a .471 road ERA. His home ERA through 8 starts is .669. Trying to bring that down. 1-2 pitch. Just missed inside with a sinker.
Would you mind whispering that home ERA? Just you have to say it real loud.
Bring it down just a touch.
Yes.
That And now Sean Murphy's going to walk out there and have a chat with him. He's at 22 pitches here in the top of the first inning. That last go-round for Elder against the A's, went 6 2/3, got a win. Gave up just 2 runs on 8 hits. He had gone winless in his previous 8 starts prior. And, of course, he had the All-Star break in between this start and the last go-round. The last time he was out there was on the 9th of July. You could understand having that much time away, given the All-Star break and such. He'd be knocking off a little bit of rust in the first inning. Runners at first and second. Devers at first. Ramos at second. 2-2 pitch, and he got a piece of a sinker to hang alive. Took a big hack at it. Still 2-2 on Adames. These Giants have lost 5 in a row in 6 of their last 7. Just left Toronto where they were swept. They actually scored 6 runs yesterday, but lost 8-6. Again, the 2-2 pitch. And Adames launches one to deep left center field. Profar and Harris coming together. Profar's got it in deep left center. Makes the catch. 360 spin. One option throw into Nick Allen. Holding at first base, Devers. Advancing from second to third, Ramos. There at the corners with 2 down. So with 2 down, it'll be Elder versus Chapman. And it was Chapman who played the role of hero for the Giants the last time the Giants started a game versus Elder. Hit a walk-off homer in the bottom of the 9th. And that kept Elder from getting a win that day. He got a no decision. Righty-righty matchup. Pitch all the way to Chapman and a ball outside. Chapman with 13 home runs this year. California boy playing with the Giants. Elder trying to keep it scoreless here on the top of the first. 1-0 pitch. Missed upstairs with a sinker. And a 2-0 count on Chapman. If he reaches, then Yastrzemski would come to the plate. He's over there digging around in the dirt with his feet in the on-deck circle. Elder set right at the letters. And he whistles a 2-0 to the plate, and that'll be chopped foul right off the inside of his left foot. They got 2 balls and a strike on Matt Chapman. This is a Giants team that's 22nd in the big leagues in runs scored. They're 25th in homers. They don't run much. They're 28th in stolen bases. 2-1 to Chapman. Bouncer out towards third. Knocked down by Nacho. He recovers but has no play, and it's 1-0 Giants. He was hugging the line. It was to his right, barely fair. And as he reached across his torso to try to pick it on the backside, couldn't squeeze it.
I wasn't sure if it was fair or foul. It was kind of a late call by DJ Rayburn. But no question from the Braves. Went over the bag fair.
RBI number 34 of the season for Chapman. Giants have the early 1-0 lead. Here's Mike Yastrzemski. And he takes a fastball for a called strike.
Base hit.
That will be a base hit for Chapman. That was scalded right out there on the short hop by Alvarez. Would have been a great play just to make that play. That was a tough one. 0-1 pitch. Low and inside with a slider. Yastrzemski is the 6th Giant to the plate here in the top of the first inning. Been a walk, a couple of base hits, a couple of flyouts. Left-handed hitting Yastrzemski awaits the 1-1. Here it comes. And he takes a fastball outside. That's already 31 pitches by Elder here in the top of the first. He takes off his cap, uses his sleeves to mop his brow. Cap back on, focus back on his catcher. 2-1. Yastrzemski with soft contact, a roller back to the mound. Bending over to glove it is Elder. Underhand toss to the bag. And there's out number 3. But the Giants have the early lead. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We played a half an inning.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Hey, listen to this. All I needed was a new starter. Got a great deal on eBay. Did it myself.
Yeah, that's cool. But how about the soft purr of an upgraded exhaust when it fits just right?
For me, it's the little things, like these new windshield wipers from eBay I installed.
From small fixes to big upgrades, eBay has all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
Are you ready to round the bases with baseball?
$1,000 financed. Excludes tax, tag, registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details.
I'm Cortland spokespug Cordy. This broadcast of the Atlanta Braves is brought to you by Cortland. Visit Cortland.com to find your new apartment or one of our next-level communities. Go Braves!
Hey folks, we in the locker room want to send you to a Braves game. This is home team Brandon Leak reminding you that a pair of tickets are up for grabs during the 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
1-0 Giants into the bottom of the first inning. The Braves about to take their first hacks at Hayden Birdsong, big, tall right-hander out of Mattoon, Illinois. 6'4", 215 righty, 23 years old. First pitch on the way to Jerkson. Profar is a ball low. It'll be Profar, Olsen, and Acuna for the Braves here in the bottom of the first inning. And this is the second time they've seen Birdsong this season. 1-0 pitch. Just a little bit low of the fastball. And while they've seen him once, Joe, I'm sure they still needed to go through some video to kind of refresh themselves on what he is as a pitcher. There's the 2-0. Profar takes a ball low and outside.
One of his issues, bases on balls. Got to make him throw a strike. 33 walks in 65 innings. His last 4 starts, 17 innings, 17 hits, 14 walks. 17 runs.
3-0 pitch and a called strike. Got a fastball over.
94 to 97 fastball. Nothing wrong with that. Slider, change, curve, and a slurve.
3-1 pitch. And he pushes the count full with a fastball. That heater in there at 96. Birdsong 4-3 with a 4.11 ERA. He started the season in their bullpen. 3-2 in the air, deep down the left field line, slicing towards the corner, and a foul ball just over the sidewall and into the seats deep down the line. Yeah, Birdsong has been in the rotation since May 20th. He was in the pen prior. This is his 10th start and his 21st appearance. And he has made it out of the 6th inning just once this season as a starter. His last go-round was on the 6th of July against the Athletics. 3-2 pitch, low and inside, leadoff walk. Got to put Profar aboard. So a lot of the same things we said that Elder had to guard against in the top of the first inning, you could repurpose for Birdsong.
No question, very similar. Again, the similarities between these two teams is pretty amazing. You mentioned the fact they don't run much. Well, they have 46 stolen bases. The Braves 45. 2 runs difference. Now 3 runs difference in runs scored on the year. And one difference, major difference in the teams, though, is that the Giants are 14th out of 15 teams in the National League in defense. They've made 57 errors. The Braves first in the league, only 35.
Well, think about this. They've still maintained to put up really good pitching numbers, and that's with a suspect defense.
Yes.
Runner at first, Matt Olson the batter. 1-0 Giants, and the right-hander Birdsong out of the stretch. Profar, good lead. Pitch on the way to Olsen. That'll miss low and inside. Olsen has driven in runs in 4 straight games. His season high is 5, which he did May 16th through 22nd. 1-0 pitch. Missed high and outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Birdsong checking over his left shoulder. Checking out Profar. Now has 2-0 on the way to the plate. That's off the mitt of Bailey as it went high into the backstop. And down to second base now for Jurickson Profar.
And now Bailey had to change gloves a minute ago because that last pitch to Profar went right through his webbing. He changed gloves, almost had the same thing happen.
A wild pitch puts Profar in scoring position. Base hit ties the game. 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Back-to-back walks by Birdsong. And all these walks lately for Birdsong. He flew the coop with that one.
Oh, boy.
Back-to-back walks. And here comes Ronald Acuna. You know, we're talking about Birdsong and his inability to go deep in games. In his previous 9 starts, he's failed to go 5 innings 5 times. So you got to get on him early and certainly take advantage of the walks.
He's averaging 1.5 base runners per inning.
Wow.
That is a lot.
No wonder he's not going deep. He's in the stretch by the time they say play ball.
Uh-huh.
He's reached 100 pitches just once all year. And the Giants have gone 10-10 in his appearances this season. Base hit could tie the game. Here's Acuna. First pitch to Ronald, and that's in the dirt. Kicks up the third baseline. Runners hold. 1 ball and no strikes on Acuna. Here lately, when the Braves have been winning, they've been scoring first-inning runs. They've scored at least 1 run in the first inning in 5 of their last 6 wins. So certainly a good omen if you can pick up some early runs and a chance to do that right here. 1-0 pitch. And that's taken inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
And Ronald basically looked like a 3-0 count. He was not willing to offer it anything he threw up there, wanting to see a pitch.
2-0 to Acuna. Up and in, almost got him. And Acuna with a stare out there to the mound. That's now 14 pitches for Birdsong in the game. He's thrown 3 strikes. 11 balls and 3 strikes. Right-hander straightens. 3-0 to Acuna. Taking all the way, takes ball 4, and he's low to the bases. 3 straight free passes to Profar, Olsen, and Acuna, and the sacks are packed for Drake Baldwin. Braves gave up 1 run in the top of the first inning, but now looking to strike back here. No one out. Now they got Birdsong in the crossfire right now. There's the pitch on the way to Drake. And he takes a ball low. I can't imagine anybody's getting up there eager to take a hack.
No, their bullpen already scurrying around.
16 pitches, 3 strikes. 1-0 pitch. Taking, and there's a strike. Just his 4th strike in 17 tries.
Well, he's not thinking about it too much. He's working quickly.
1-1 is low. 2 balls and a strike.
You'd think his catcher might call something else, besides the sinker. Try a breaking ball or something.
Matt Gage is already tossing in their bullpen. Bases loaded, no one out. 2-1 pitch. And he swings and crushes one towards the gap and all the way to the wall. Here we go. Profar scores. Olsen scores. Acuna scores. 3 RBI double. Drake Baldwin makes it 3-1 Atlanta in the first as that was rocketed to the wall.
One of the huge disadvantages for any pitcher who's not throwing the ball over the plate is that you feel like you've got to throw one down the middle. He did, and Drake didn't miss it. He just tomahawked it.
Thing of beauty, too, because you saw it coming off his bat. You knew that Lee nor Yastrzemski had a shot at it. That was perfectly between the center fielder and right fielder.
Don't you love watching Ronald go first to third, or in this case, first to home?
Did it with ease there. RBIs 34, 35, and 36 for Baldwin. 3-1 Braves. Still no one out. Here's Ozzie Albies. Albies awaits, and the pitch on the way. And a first pitch changeup inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Birdsong, a 6th-round selection by the Giants in 2022 out of Eastern Illinois. 1-0 pitch, and Ozzie takes a strike. And he's just 23 years old, and you're seeing some of that inexperience right here. 3-1 Braves, bottom of the first. There's the 1-1. Missed way high. These misses aren't even close, not even tempting the batters.
He's overthrowing so badly. Ben, that was a curveball, and he tried to throw it so hard and had no chance to break.
Righty-lefty matchup. 2-1. Low and inside, 3 balls and a strike.
And I hate to say it because I don't know the young man, but he's kind of taking peeks into their dugout, like looking to see if they're coming to get him.
Might not be long at this point. 3-1 outside, ball 4. J.P. Martinez is the pitching coach. He's got to be thinking, what do I even tell him? Inning has gone walk, 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 3 RBI double walk. That brings Murphy to the plate. Gage continues to loosen his left arm in the bullpen.
Well, nothing's changed. Make him throw you a strike. You've gotten 3 runs in, you can get a whole lot more.
Runners at first and second, no one out. Up and in, just about hit him in the noggin.
I think he might have.
And he did. He grazed the helmet. That'll load the bases. And now Murphy looking out there at Birdsong. Watching the replay. Oh, got him grazed the left shoulder.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the end of the line for Hayden Birdsong. So they'll send him back to his nest. Giants here in the first inning make the Arrow Exterminators call to the bullpen. Make the right call. Protect your home and business from pests by calling 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com. Birdsong and 25 pitches.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take 1 bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
Baseball is all about stepping up to the plate when it matters most. And when you've been injured, you need a heavy hitter in your corner. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
First guy up in the first inning is Matt Gage. Started the year with Detroit, now with San Francisco. He's only been in 7 games all year. He might get a complete game out of this out of the bullpen. 6 2/3 innings, 7 hits, no runs allowed. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. He's a lefty.
They're loaded for Nacho Alvarez. 3-1 Braves. First pitch on the way to Nacho, and that registers as a strike. Oh, with 5 more strikes, he will have thrown as many as Birdsong fired up there in 25 pitches. Baldwin, Albies, and Murphy take their leads. 0-1 pitch. There's strike 2. Got a slider over, nothing in 2. A 3 RBI double by Drake Baldwin. Scored Profar, Olsen, and Acuna. Braves leading 3-1, looking for more. 0-2 pitch. He'll swing and send one foul into the second deck down the first baseline. Boy, Birdsong didn't record a single out. Walk, 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 double walk, hit by pitch.
And a wild pitch mixed in.
Yeah, he was completely spooked out there. 0-2 on Alvarez. Here it comes. There it goes, foul. That was pounded off the railing of the Giants' dugout at an 0-2 count. After Alvarez, it'll be Harris and then Allen. So certainly have visions of sending all 9 to the plate here in the first inning. Well, left-hander Gage set right at the letters. 0-2 pitch. And Nacho sends one foul into the second deck again down the first baseline. A few fans go jumping over Rose trying to reach for it. Well, for Nacho, great opportunity for his first RBI of the season. 222 hitter. 0-2 pitch. Missed high. It would also be his first career RBI. Didn't collect one last season in 8 games. 1-2 from Gage. And a chase and a miss at a slider. That was right on the edge of the plate away from the right-handed hitter. And there's out number 1. 1 down. That brings Michael Harris to the plate. And what a change a week can bring anyone. And that's certainly the case for Michael Harris. He's got a 6-game hit streak into the action tonight. And he's batting .318 in that 6-game hit streak. 7 hits in his last 22 at-bats. First pitch to Harris. Low and away. Bounces away from the catcher Bailey, but not far enough for Baldwin to test it. I'll mention those numbers for Harris. 7 hits in his last 22 at-bats, which equals the amount of hits he had in the previous 21 games combined.
Oh, my gosh. Well, I love the adjustment with his hands held high and kind of above his left shoulder.
Facing the lefty Gage. He hit a grand slam against the Giants last season at Oracle Park. 1-0 pitch. Big cut and a miss at a slider. Braves 3, Giants 1, bottom of the first inning. A Brave at every base. They take their leads in the 1-1. Harris swings and misses at a slider down and away. That's a tough pitch, especially left on left.
Yeah, and he's had a couple of good hacks at it, but now with the runners, ducks on the pond, you got to make some adjustments, try to put the ball in play, guard the plate behind in the count, take him the other way.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Outside 2-2. Another slider away even further, trying to make him chase. So the count level at 2. After Harris, it'll be Allen. Been a while since we've seen a first inning like this for the Braves. Looking for more. Only 1 out. 2-2 pitch. And he swings and tips a fastball into the mid of Bailey for the strikeout and 2 down. So Gage trying to restore order. And he has back-to-back strikeouts of Alvarez and Harris, but now it's up to Nick Allen. Not very often you load the bases with no one out twice in the same inning. Braves cleared the bases, then reloaded them, and looking for more. Allen swings and bounces one foul into the Giants' dugout down the third base line. Nick had a couple of hits in that Yankees series. Went 2 for 10, had a single yesterday. 0-1 from Gage. Check swing, believe he went. The appeal, Sean Barber says yes. He's the first base umpire. So now 0-2 on Nick Allen to request time, and it's granted by John Lipka, the home plate umpire. Bearded lefty Matt Gage Checking out the runners around him. He's surrounded. Set at the letters. And the southpaw fires. 0-2 lifted down the right field line, slicing foul, and into the seats one section down for the Braves dugout. Kind of wild to think about not being satisfied with a 3-run inning. But if he can't come through, got to be honest, he'd be a little bit disappointed.
That will be the case.
The 0-2. Low and in, smothered by Bailey. The lefty Gage out there trying to help along his starter Birdsong, who can just sit on the bench and watch. 3-1 Braves, bottom of the first. 1-2 to Allen. He'll swing, get a piece of a slider to foul it off. Hanging alive up there. Murphy at first, Albies at second, Baldwin at third. And again, it's Drake Baldwin who had the big base hit. The double to right center to unload the bases. Gage is 1-2. In the dirt, bounced up there. Count even 2-2.
A lot of sliders and changeups, huh?
That's about all he's displayed to Allen. He showed him 2 fastballs. Everything else been a slider until that change. This will be his 19th pitch since coming on in relief of the starter Hayden Birdsong. And the 2-2. Ground ball left side, and it hops over Chapman. That'll drive in 2 runs. That's a huge break for the Braves. That kangarooed right over the third baseman Chapman. And he's so sure-handed defensively, but once it took that second bounce, Joe, it just trampolined right over him.
He was there. He was ready to go the short way to second for the out, and the ball just catapulted up over his glove.
So the Braves drive in 2 more and make it 5-1 here in the first inning. And back to the top of the order to Jerks and Profar. Good to see the ball bounce the Braves' way. Profar walked and scored, and he swings and pops one straight up. Bailey tosses the mass, coming back to the backstop, and he can't get there. It's just on the other side of the screen from him. That lands in the very first row down there.
Sorry, Ben. You know, we say this all the time, but put the ball in play. You never know what might happen if you put it in play, and that was the case on the ground ball hit by Allen.
Oh, 1 pitch. Low and in with a slider. You know, watching that ball come down, I thought it came down just on our side of the screen. That came down on the field side of the screen, hit the glove, and then somehow went under the netting. If I saw that right on the replay. There's the 1-1 pitch on the way to Profar. He swings and fouls one back. 1-2 now on Profar. Kind of looked like a magic trick down there, hitting the glove and then somehow being on the other side of the screen. By the way, they do officially go base hit for Nick Allen. 1-2 to Profar. He swings and pops one up down the right field line. Yastrzemski, Schmidt, and Flores all there. And making the catch, it's the second baseman Schmidt straddling the line about 100 feet down from the bag. But the Braves send 10 to the plate. Half of them score. We go to the top of the second inning. 5-1 Braves.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink. Then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take 1 bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
Baseball is all about stepping up to the plate when it matters most. And when you've been injured, you need a heavy hitter in your corner. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office.
Hey, Braves fans, this is John Michaels reminding you that Jeff Francoeur joins Finn, Home Team, and me in the locker room every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. on your radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan.
All right, before we had the first pitch of the game, we were telling you about the series between the Braves and the Giants in June in San Francisco. We mentioned that the Braves lost 3 one-run games. Well, they're leading 5-1, and in the first inning of Game 1 of this series, the Braves have scored more runs in this game than they did in any one of those games in San Francisco. Isn't that wild?
Happy to be home.
Me too. Wilmer Flores takes a called strike. They never scored more than 4 runs in any of those games in San Francisco. And it is a very pitcher-friendly yard, but still. Here comes the 0-1 pitch on the way to Flores. That'll be bounced over there towards the third base dugout. And I'll tell you what, Elder gave up 1 walk in the first inning, Joe. That run scored. And fortunately for him, his counterpart had 4 walks in the bottom of the first inning. And now he's got a 4-run lead. And I just wanted to throw strikes. 0-2 on the way to Flores. And that'll be sent foul.
I said when I was doing lineups tonight, this is one of my favorite players to watch, and he has been ever since he was playing for the Mets, and primarily because he's a very upright, straight up and down hitter who can hit anybody's fastball.
0-2, sliced down the right field line, in for a fair ball, and rolling into the corner. That time he put a good swing on that sinker, and he ends up at second base with a double to prove your point.
Well, he can't run out of sight in 2 days, but he can flat out hit and always has been able to because of the ability to hit a fastball.
That sinker kind of cut back towards the middle of the plate, and Flores banged it. So here's Casey Schmidt. 5-1 Braves, top of the second inning. Alongside Joe Simpson, Ben Ingram here with you. Game 1 in this series, Braves and Giants. There's a called strike on Casey Schmidt. Well, we mentioned that the Giants have lost 5 straight, and they're hoping that over the next 2-3 weeks they could get on track with the schedule that they have. 0-1 pitch, huge swing and a miss by Schmidt. Yeah, their upcoming stretch, as you look out onto the horizon for the Giants, has them playing 12 of their next 18 games versus teams with losing records, Braves, Pirates, and Nationals. But it has not gone their way here early in this one. 0-2. Missed a touch low, 1-2. Flores at second after the leadoff double. Schmidt gripping the bat with bright orange batting gloves. Rests the stick on his shoulder. Now brings it up. 1-2 pitch. It'll hit a high fly ball to left field. Profar coming in. Still sprinting in. He'll dive and he can't come up with it. Smothered it. Up with it. Throws to third base. It's too late. And that'll be a single by Casey Schmidt. And Profar slowly getting up and kind of taking inventory on his body out there. Slammed hard on the grass and just kind of splattered his body onto the grass out there. So runners at the corners for the number 9 hitter Patrick Bailey. First pitch from Elder, and a called strike on Patrick Bailey. Patrick Bailey sounds like a shot that you'd order on St. Patrick's Day. 0-1 on Bailey. 205 hitter. Takes the ball high, 1-1.
Been there, done that.
Bailey, a switch hitting catcher. 0-1 out here in the top of the second. Elder kicks and fires a 1-1 and a fly ball to deep center field. Michael Harris ranges back 2 strides, sizes it up, makes the catch. Tagging from third, Flores. He'll come to the plate and score. Throw goes to second base, holding Schmidt at first base, and it's now a 5-2 game. RBI for Bailey, his 27th of the year. And before we go back to the top of the order, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
Braves 5, Giants 2. Here's Jung-Hoo Lee. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out to center field. No foul went off right there off the inside of his leg. Folks, only the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of all the food we ate before the game. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
We had a wide variety tonight, didn't we?
Yeah, we were all over the map with the pregame meal. And we ate it all.
Oh, yeah.
0-1 to Lee. In the air to left. Profar going to range back a stride. Now throws on the brakes. Squares up to it. Makes the catch. 2 down.
I came in a little early today and brought my lunch with me from Shake Shack.
Oh, that's a good call.
Checked it out for the first time since it opened up in the Battery. Always a favorite.
So what did you order?
Cheeseburger, fries, and a chocolate shake.
Oh, man. That's a pro order right there.
Mm-hmm.
Elliot Ramos with a big bouncer out to third. Nacho's got it on a chest-high hop. Triggers to second where Ozzy's there, and they cut down the incoming Schmidt. And that ends the top of the second inning. Giants get 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take 1 bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Hope.org.
We in the locker room want to send you to a Braves game. This is Brian Finner, and reminding you that a pair of tickets are up for grabs during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Hey, we're glad you made it. Great to have you with us on the Braves Radio Network. Braves have a 5-2 lead into the bottom of the second inning. First pitch to Matt Olson is a sinker inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Olson walked and scored in the first inning. That was the theme of the first. As the Braves played at 5 runs, had 4 walks. 1-0, big open cut and a miss by Olson. And a 1-1 count. Matt's leading it off here in the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge inning. And if the Braves steal a base here in the bottom of the second, our contestant, Derek Webster, will win $1,100 in free marathon gas cards. 1-1 low and outside. Just like Derek did, you too can enter the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge. And all you have to do is visit Braves.com/Stolen Base Challenge. So good luck to Derek Webster. Left-on-left matchup. Gage deals. Olson sends 1 foul. That arcs its way into the second deck down the third baseline. Big series in Toronto today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Just saw the Yankees here, and they're up in Toronto facing the Blue Jays. Those two teams 3 games apart. Top the AL East. Yankees have an early 1-0 lead in the 4th. 2-2 to Olsen, low and outside, 3-2. How about the Brewers?
Break up the Brewers.
They've won 10 in a row. Just swept the Dodgers for the second time. They've tied the Cubs atop the NL Central standings. 3-2, and Olsen hits one a mile high. Skyscraper to shallow left center. Lee and Ramos are there, and that is Jung-Hoo Lee's ball. And one down here in the second inning.
And how'd the Braves do against Milwaukee?
Took 2 of 3.
That's what I thought.
That was in Milwaukee. We'll see the Brewers on our next homestand, which is pretty good ways from now. We got a long road trip coming up, but when we finally get home, it'll be the Brewers and then the Marlins in town. Ronald Acuna takes a fastball high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Speaking of that next road trip, we got you for a couple of legs of it, don't we?
Uh-huh.
There's the 1-0 pitch. Acuna takes a called strike.
Heading out for the Texas, Kansas City part of that.
Five-2 Braves, bottom of the second. Acuna takes a fastball in the inside corner for a strike, 1-2. Yeah, it'll be a fun road trip. Texas, Kansas City, then Cincinnati and Bristol for the Speedway Classic. 1-2, and Acuna checks swing on a pitch away, laid off the changeup as they appeal down to Sean Barber. Speaking of the game in Bristol, did you see the uniforms today for that game?
I did. I liked them. I liked the hats. Like it all.
The hats look fast, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Those flames on the bill, 2-2 high and outside. Yeah, the Braves will be wearing their Navy uniforms, and the Caps have red flames on the bill of the cap. And then the Reds have a checkered flag on the bill of their caps.
I like the NASCAR numbers.
3-2. Acuna swings at a slider and misses for strike 3. 2 up, 2 down on the bottom of the second. Here's Drake Baldwin. Gave the Braves the early lead with a 3 RBI double back in the first inning. Braves leading 5-2. Also collected a couple of RBIs from Nick Allen as he bounced one over Matt Chapman's head at third base. Baldwin takes the first pitch strike. One low and in, 1-1. We're telling you about the Giants and how good they are on the mound. That it's not just their starters. They've got a very good bullpen as well. Altogether, they are 3rd in Major League Baseball in team ERA. 1-1 fouled off. And their team ERA of 3.54 is tops in the National League. They surrender the 8th fewest runs, and they have surrendered the fewest home runs in all of Major League Baseball. They've given up just 85 homers all year.
And despite what you've seen tonight, they are 5th in the league in fewest walks.
Ball outside, 2-2. That number kind of took a little bit of a dive tonight.
Yeah.
There have probably been full weeks where they didn't have 4 walks. They're 13th in strikeouts. Here's the 2-2. Ball low and outside, 3-2. So what we saw tonight from the starter Hayden Birdsong is not a very good representation of what people are used to seeing when they face the Giants. Payoff pitch. Baldwin, check swing tapper to the third base side of the mound. Gage has it, fires wild, off the sidewall down the right field line. Schmidt has it, goes to second. Here comes Baldwin, tagged down, and they got him. Got a little bit too aggressive and heavy on the pedal and couldn't quite get there as that took a good carom off the sidewall out to the second baseman, Schmidt. And he makes the play down at second base. So the Braves send the minimum to the plate the second. We go to the top of the third, 5-2 Braves.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink. Then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H 2024.
Ben, Joe, and Jay Chad with you at Truist Park here in Atlanta. Braves on top of the Giants 5-2 entering the top of the third inning. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Get one consistent internet price for the next 5 years. No contracts, no curveballs. Here's Rafael Devers to lead off for the Giants. Elder fires a sinker up there, missed outside to Devers. 1 ball and no strikes. Devers, 28 years old, from the Dominican. One of 10 siblings. 1-0 pitch, sent foul into the seats deep down the left field line. And a 1-1 count. I'd imagine he was the best hitter of the 10. 1-1 on Devers. 17 home runs on the season. Offering from Elder. Popped up, spinning back our way and foul. That'll become a souvenir. 1-2.
That would be news if he's not.
Growing up, he had 2 things he was interested in and nothing more. Baseball and riding horses. And to this day, owns horses and such, but tell you what, quite the ball player. Good hitter. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way from Elder to Devers. Long pause by Elder, now time called. That's about as long a pause in between pitches as we've seen out of Elder in a while.
Yeah, he did that to Bryce first at bat. Stepped out on him.
Wind up in the 1-2. Fouled off over the screen into the second deck down the third base line.
Nice catch. Barehanded catch over here.
Again, the 1-2. In the dirt. Not a bad idea with that slider. 2-2. Elder still searching for his first strikeout of the game. Braves with 5 runs on 2 hits. Giants 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error. 2-2 to Devers. Missed low with a sinker, and the count runs full. By the way, that play that was made to end the bottom of the second inning, an E1 charge to Gage, the pitcher, and then a 4-6 put out at second base of Baldwin. 3-2, missed low to lead off walk to Devers.
Had him 0-2, or was it 1-2 and lost him?
Ahead either way.
Yeah.
And right back into the stretch. We haven't seen him out of the windup much. Willie Adames 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll take a slider low and outside. We were talking about that outing by Elder versus the Giants back on June the 7th, I believe we said it was, where he went 8 innings, best we've ever seen out of him. 1-0 pulled foul outside the bag at third. And
that's correct, June 7th.
Yeah, June 7th. And I was on the road trip with Darren O'Day, and Darren and I were talking about the outing for Elder. And Darren had a really interesting observation about the conditions at Oracle Park that day and the stuff that Elder throws. There's the 1-1. Adames pulls one foul again. And he was talking about sinker ball pitchers and really liking a breeze in your face. A little bit more resistance, make that ball dance a little bit more. And that was the case that day. On field level, the wind was blowing out, and all his pitches were into a slight breeze, which could make all his pitches, especially the sinker, move a little bit more. 1-2 pitch, crushed deep down the left field line, hooking foul. That was really clobbered by Adames, but a foul ball. And whatever was working for him that day, it was the best we've ever seen out of Elder. I mean, they couldn't touch him.
Yeah, that would make sense to me, too. Sounds like something that would also benefit a knuckleballer when he's got a little breeze in his face.
That's a good point. A little bit more resistance, make it move slightly more. 1-2 is down, and a 2-2 count. And that's certainly not the case in the ball game here tonight. Not much of a breeze in any direction. 5-2 Braves, top of the third. 2-2 to Adames. Line into left field, a base hit. Humpback liner right over Nick Allen. And he deposits the slider into left field, so a walk and a single have him at first and second.
Slider had too much of the plate, but it's not the slider here that he gives up the hit on. It's the walk to lead off the inning when he was ahead in the count. Now, I grant you, Devers would be intimidating to me too, but you have the lead, and you got to make him swing the bat to get on.
You know, looking at some of these balls put in play by the Giants, for a sinker ball pitcher in Elder, we're not seeing a whole lot of balls on the ground.
No, we're not.
Two Braves. Here's Matt Chapman. Chapman drove in a run with a single in the first inning. Sean Murphy back down into his crouch. Just went out there to have a quick visit with Bryce Elder. Right-hander at 59 pitches. Only in the third inning of the game. First pitch to Chapman. Bouncer to short. Allen has got it to second. They get one. Ozzie triggers the first double play. That's the ground ball that he wanted. And a very valuable double play behind Elder as that goes 6-4-3 to eliminate Chapman and Adames. Devers over to third base, but that was a best case scenario right there.
We're all very entertained by how second baseman or whoever is taking the throw at second base and turning double plays. That one created largely by the quick release and fire to second by Allen.
Yastrzemski takes a ball low. Yeah, he got rid of that thing so fast.
Yes.
Man, what a thrill it has been to watch Nick Allen play defense this season. Righty-lefty matchup on the 1-0 pitch on the way to Yastrzemski. Just a little bit high with a fastball, 2-0. So now for Elder, got the ground ball that he needed, but still has to execute one more out, get Yastrzemski, and keep Devers stranded over there at third base. Braves leading by 3 runs. 2-0 pitch, fouled back into the screen, 2-1.
You know, there's been a lot of talk about how much the Braves need an offensive shortstop. They need more production at shortstop. Well, I contend that if everybody else in the lineup was doing what they're supposed to do and what their baseball card says, nobody would say a word about Nick Allen's offense because they'd be thrilled to watch his defense.
Yeah, that's a good point. 2-1 in for a called strike. You'd really put the focus on the defensive run saved by Allen.
Exactly. He's not in the game to drive in 85 runs. He's in there to save runs, and he's doing just that.
He has been Gold Glove caliber for certain. Elder needs one more strike to get through this jam. Devers a big lead at third. 2-2 to the plate. In the air to left field. Profar tracking in his sights. Squares up to it. Makes the catch shy of the warning track. And Elder able to get through it thanks to that double play and then the fly ball. So nothing for the Giants. We go to the bottom of the third inning.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis.
Often we want your summer to include 2 tickets to Truist Park. Listen to Chuck and Chernoff weekdays during our 4 o'clock hour for your chance to win Braves tickets on 680 The Fan.
We go to the third. Spencer Bivens is the new pitcher for the Giants. He's been used a lot. He's in his 33rd game, 2-3 record.
First pitch to Ozzie Albies low and inside. 5 runs, 2 hits for the Braves. 2 runs, 5 hits for the Giants. 1-0 to Ozzie. Good hack at it. Fouled back a cutter. And the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Folks, you need all the energy you can get for game day. At Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget. And we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference so you can save energy for the game. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy. That'll be fouled off into the screen down the left field line. 1-2 on Ozzie Albies.
Normally you see a relief pitcher with 2, maybe 3 pitches.
1-2. And there's a ball outside to Ozzie.
Not Mr. Bivens.
How many does he have?
20. 94 to 97 fastball. A lot of cutters, as you mentioned. Changeup, curveball, sweeper.
2-2 outside. 3-2. I've heard that phrase before. Every reliever is a failed starter. He just still has all his pitches from when he was a starter. 3-2 fouled back. Do it again with a 3-2 count. What's his age? You have that?
I do not. Yeah, hang on.
Ozzie awaits the 3-2 pitch. Here it is from Bivens. Fouled back again.
31.
Okay.
Out of State College, Pennsylvania.
So you tell me about a reliever who has that many pitches. I'd assume that he might be a young guy that they're kind of getting his feet wet in the big leagues out of the bullpen. There's a ground ball foul outside the bag at first with the intention of having him graduate to the rotation one day.
And start whittling some of those pitches down.
Yeah. They have gone Birdsong, Gage, and Bivens on the mound. We're only in the 3rd inning. 5-2 Braves. Now the 3-2 to Ozzie. Outside ball 4. That's the 5th walk of the game by Giants pitchers.
And all the previous walks scored.
Well, we mentioned that the Giants are pretty good at limiting walks. There's the pitch on the way to Murphy. 3/4 swing, and it's in there for a strike. And it's a team that has been so good on the mound. But if I told you that the 5 walks that they have allowed in this game is still nowhere close to their season high, you'd probably be shocked. 0-1 pitch. There's a ball inside. They had a game on the 14th of June in L.A. where they walked 10 batters in a game. Just don't expect that out of this staff. One to Murphy. Missed inside. 2 balls and a strike.
Speaking of the Dodgers, I hated seeing Freddie Freeman have to leave their game last night after getting hit in the wrist again.
There's the 2-1. Fouled back our way. Sounded like he splintered his bat on that swing. Make it a 2-2 count. This is the 25th game this season where Giant pitchers have walked at least 5. Sean Murphy's got a brand new stick, walking back up there to the plate.
Of course, Sean and Matt Olson have a lot of connections to Bob Melvin, the manager of the Giants. Used to be their skipper in Oakland.
2-2, and Murphy lunges and misses at a changeup for strike 3. And 1 down in the 3rd inning. Bob Melvin's been a good manager for a long time, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. Been at several stops, including the Diamondbacks and Oakland for a long time.
Right. This is actually his 22nd year managing in the big leagues.
Is that right?
First year was 03 with the Mariners. Nacho Alvarez takes a strike. He managed in Seattle 2 years.
Forgot about that.
And then in Arizona for 5 seasons. Then went to Oakland for 11 seasons. San Diego for 2, and this is his 2nd season with the Giants. 1 to Alvarez. There's a called strike. He's hit up about every team in the Pacific Coast time zone.
Yeah.
Everybody but the Dodgers and Angels. Braves 5, Giants 2 are in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Runner at first, 1 down for Nacho Alvarez. Bivens brings it. Ball outside, 1-2.
My first recollection of Bob Melvin, I'm pretty sure it was with Detroit. He was a backup catcher to Lance Parrish. Played for Sparky Anderson.
One, 2. Big chopper off the plate, foul, and down the 3rd baseline.
Well, you talk about a big dude. Do you remember Lance Parrish?
Yeah.
Woo. Perennial all-star. Big catcher.
And you want to talk about getting a degree in baseball. Just go play for Sparky Anderson.
Yeah.
One, 2, and he hits a high pop-up out towards shallow left center field. May drop in. It will. Able to dink that in. And the throw back to the infield bounces away, and capitalizing on it, Ozzie Albies. Heads up play by Ozzie. He advances to 3rd. Well, Nacho just dunks it into shallow left center, and then just sloppy play right after that, getting the ball back in. Ramos just kind of lobbed it, and it went over the head of the cutoff man, which was Adames, and just bounced across the infield dirt.
That might be an E7. Good heads-up play by Ozzie.
And he just lollipopped it in there. So the carelessness leads to an extra 90 feet for Ozzie. Runners at the corners. 1 out for Michael Harris.
Throwing error to the left fielder, E7. Throwing error for Albies.
Harris takes a first pitch strike. Yep, it will be an E7. That's the 2nd error for the Giants in the game. So the inning has gone walk, strikeout, single, and the error. And the Braves trying to add on to this 5-2 lead. Harris lines one out there to short. Adames has it. Steps on second for 1. Throws to first for 2.
Wow.
Man, that was a laser beam directly to him, and he was able to play the short hop to his left and start up the double play. So that ends the bottom of the 3rd. We go to the top of the...
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take 1 bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla.
Between 10 and 2 at 680thefan.com or use the Fan app.
Alongside Joe Simpson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick, Ben Ingram here with you under the lights at Truist Park in Atlanta, Georgia. Braves have a 5-2 lead on the Giants into the top of the fourth. And San Francisco will send up 7, 8, 9 in their order. Flores, Schmidt, and Bailey. And Elder back to work. First pitch he fires up there is a sinker low for ball 1. Fourth inning is the Tidal Wave Auto Spa inning. And Tidal Wave Auto Spa is making Braves country clean car country all season long. 1-0 from Elder. Called strike. That time got the slider over. If the Braves pitch a scoreless fourth inning tonight, Tidal Wave will offer half off the Best Watch membership tomorrow. Learn more at TidalWaveAutospa.com/Braves. 1-1. Looked like a good pitch. Missed a tick high with a slider. 2 balls and a strike on Wilmer Flores. Flores doubled and scored in the second. 2-1 pitch bounce foul towards the Giants dugout. 2-2. If you're just now tuning in, you missed a very lengthy first inning. About a 45-minute first inning. 2-2. Soft pop-up. Foul ground down the third base line. Still 2-2. Braves gave up 1 run in the top of the first inning, and Matt Chapman single scored Elliot Ramos. But then at the bottom of the first inning, Giants starter Hayden Birdsong faced 6 batters, did not record an out, and walked 4 men. Hit another one. 2-2 is low. And he departed the game. He gave up 5 runs in the first inning. And the Braves leading 5-2. 3-2 line drive in left field, and a knock for Wilmer Flores. He's 2 for 2 in the game.
Telling you, the dude can hit. I don't care what his average says.
Yeah, he wouldn't be in the league as long as he has been if he couldn't swing the bat. Man, we've seen some base runners in this game, haven't we?
I'll say. That was another sinker that didn't sink.
Casey Schmidt bounces one foul on the third base line.
You know, I've worked with you several years now, and I really enjoy it. And I get used to your cadence and how you pronounce things. Sometimes you just kind of fly through some pronunciations. You seem to be very careful with this guy.
A slow down for Casey. 0-1, a fly ball to left field. Should be a routine play. Profar strides to his left. He's there. And one down as they get Schmidt with an M. You know, it's a really important M.
It is. It is. There was a time years ago where Skip and Ernie were working together, and Skip was not so fortunate when he was talking about Mike Schmidt of the Phillies.
You forgot the M?
Yeah. He said, so I just thought if I kept talking long enough, nobody would notice.
Patrick Bailey takes a ball outside.
And he said, then I ran out of breath. And Ernie said, what's that third baseman's name again? And he said, we laughed for like 4 batters. We didn't even talk.
I bet they were on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
1-0 pitch. Liner out to short. Leaping is Allen, and he's got it. Outstanding grab by Nick Allen to his right. And leaping up into the air like he was going up for a layup. Kind of kicked that knee up into the air and brought it down, snagged it for the second out.
Perfect timing. Again, let's watch Nick play shortstop. What do you say?
I'm all for it. Blast to watch him out there with a leather. 2 down for Jung-Hoo Lee. There's a ball outside. Back to your Casey Schmidt observation.
Yes.
During the All-Star break, we all knew that the Yankees were coming up. And there was a time where the rumor was in Game 1 they're going to start a pitcher named Cam Schlitter.
Oh, I heard that.
Who has a very important L in his name. There's a ball outside. Now, bless the broadcasters who are one day behind the mic for a Yankees-Giants game when you get a Schlitter-Schmidt matchup.
You got no shot. Shot.
2-0 pitch. Nestles in for a strike.
Can you imagine?
I can. I would just call them by their first names the whole at-bat. Cam pitches to Casey. Because there's just no way I'm going to get through the at-bat clean. Lee softly pops one up. Shallow center. Allen out. And he's able to go a long way out of his jurisdiction to make that catch in shallow center. Routine play. Fine inning for Nick Allen. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. 5-2 Braves.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H20.
Baloo here when the Braves don't play at 7. Join me for the new Buck Baloo Show here on The Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
Braves 5, Giants 2 into the bottom of the 4th inning. 9-1-2 for the Braves, starting with Nick Allen. And the first pitch from Bivens is over for a called strike. Clean top of the 4th inning, put together by Bryce Elder. That's going to save you tomorrow at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. 0-1 pitch, over for a called strike. Tomorrow is a clean inning car wash celebration day at Tidal Wave. Stop by tomorrow, get half off their best wash membership for the first month. Braves country is clean car country thanks to Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Check them out, TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves. Get more information there. 5-2 Braves here in the 4th inning. Allen's 1 for 1. 0-2 pitch outside, 1-2.
Hey, how about what the Angels did this past weekend?
What's that?
They went into Philadelphia and won a series.
1-2 to Allen, and he swings and misses at a cutter for strike 3.
Now, granted, they only go in there every other year, right?
Right.
That's the first time they've won a series in Philadelphia in 17 years.
My goodness.
And they are now in New York, and they're beating the Mets 4-2, and the Angels are within 1 game of getting back to 500.
Go Halos.
They're only 8 back of Houston.
1 down for Profar. Takes ball inside. Phillies are at home tonight against the Red Sox. That game is tied at 2.
Pretty tough road trip for the Red Sox.
Yeah, it is.
Cubs and Phillies.
1-0, call strike, 1-1. That game's in the top of the 8th inning in Philly, and they're tied at 2. Marlins are trailing the Padres 2-1. That game's in the 7th inning. And the Nationals have an 8-6 lead on the Reds in the bottom of the 5th. 1-1, big tapper taken over there at third base by Chapman, right next to the bag, plants and throws, and picks up the second out. Angels, like you mentioned, leading the Mets 4-2.
Tell you what, Kyle Stowers, what about the week he had for the Marlins?
He's hitting everything.
He might be the player of the week.
Well, that Orioles series really springboarded him into the action after that. Of course, that's his former team. They traded him, and, boy, he just battered the Orioles. Olsen with a high fly ball but sent foul. That'll land in the seats deep down the right field line. Those scores I was just bringing you, delivered to you by Saya LTL Freight, the official freight carrier of the Atlanta Braves. Marlins still in third place in the East, 3 games up on the Braves. 0-1 to Olsen. Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. We're going to see a pretty good amount of the Marlins in August. They come here for 5 games in 4 days. 1-1 is inside. Then we go down to Miami end of the month. It's going to feel like we're playing them every other day. 5-2 Braves here in the 4th. 2-1 to Olsen. Huge cut and a miss at a fastball. Going to see a lot of the Mets in August as well. 2-2 from Bivens. Olsen slices one down the left field line. Ramos can't get there. Out of his reach into the wall in the corner. That'll be a double for Matt Olson. That had spin on it down the left field line. Spun just out of the reach of Elliot Ramos. Second time that Olsen's been on base in the game. His first hit. That extends the inning for Ronald.
Boy, right off the edge of the glove of Ramos. Pick up an extra run here. What do you say?
That'd be really nice. Looking to add on. And the hands of Acuna. He takes a big cut and a miss. You just hate that no one was on base for Olsen. What Olsen has done lately with 2 outs is unreal. With runners in scoring position and 2 outs. Since May 16th, he's hitting .476. 0-1 is outside. So you're talking about a little over 2 months.
Yeah, that's clutch.
Ball and a strike on Acuna. There it comes. And a strike right at the top of the zone. Got a cutter over. Base hit should make it 6-2 Braves. Olsen down at second. Will be running on contact with 2 down. Braves with a 5-2 lead in the bottom of the 4th. 1-2 Acuna. And that'll be sent down the third baseline foul right across the toes of Freddie Gonzalez over there in the third base coach's box. Tom Goodwin on the other side.
Tom played for the Giants briefly.
One-two to Ronald. Missed high. Ronald in the game yesterday hit a 456-foot home run. And that drive was the 24th home run of his career to travel at least 450 feet since his debut in 2018. 2-2 pitch. Fouled off into the screen. How about this? No player in baseball has had more such homers than Ronald. Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge with 22 blasts each, a 450 ranked second. So since 2018, Ronald has the most homers in the big leagues of 450 feet or further.
Isn't that something?
And he can swing it. Looking to put a good swing on this 2-2 pitch from Bivens to drive in Olsen. 2-2 to the plate. Outside 3-2. Good eye laying off the sweeper. Bivens at the belt. Righty fires. And Acuna takes a cutter high and away for ball 4.
Another good at bat to draw a walk. Bivens thought he had him struck out.
Well, that's a really close pitch, and he might have had a portion of the zone, but if you're looking for a strike, the corners at the top of the zone is the last place to go try to find them.
Yeah.
I mean, more times than not, the strike zone is less like a rectangle and more like a pyramid. You just don't get a whole lot of called strikes on the corners upstairs.
A lot of mound visits already today, and we're only in the bottom of the 4th. The Giants have 1 left, and the Braves only have 2 left.
Those walks piling up and causing a lot of stoppage in action. First pitch to Drake Baldwin, sent foul into the seats down the third baseline. This is the man who made it happen for the Braves back in the first inning. Bases clearing double as he drove in 3 runs when he split the gap in right center field.
And you're right. We had a beautiful angle for that, didn't we?
Well, that was perfect. 0-1 is off the plate. Yastrzemski playing pretty close to the line, all things considered. I mean, if you're here in the ballpark and looking out at the grass, you can see the worn spot where a right fielder would normally stand, and he's a good bit to the left of that if you're the outfielder. To our right, there's a called strike, 1-2.
Pretty shallow, too.
Yeah. Meanwhile, right-hander Tristan Beck is throwing in the Giants bullpen. Giants already on their 3rd pitcher of the game. There's their starter, Hayden Birdsong, faced 6 batters, never recorded an out. Trying to add on to this 5-2 lead here in the 4th. One-two to Baldwin. Bouncer up the middle, out of the reach of the diving Casey Schmidt. Olsen around third base, and he'll come across and score. Acuna wants to try as well. Darts to the plate. He dives. He's in there. Ronald Acuna running as fast as he could around third, like a mad dash to the plate. And the hustle drives in a couple of runs. It's 7-2 Braves.
He ran through a stop sign. Freddie Gonzalez had his hands up. But he still got in there all the way from first on a single. How about that?
Boy, I love his enthusiasm. Pops up, high fives all over the place. I mean, it's one thing to have the talent that he has, but his will to win and go change a game is like none other.
And, oh, man.
What hustle, what passion. Ozzie down in the left-hand batter's box. Baldwin at second. And Ozzie takes a called strike.
What happened there, Ben, is something that you got to figure is going to happen when you're not. I mean, they're not going to hold him on with runners at first and second. But when the first baseman was playing way off the line and giving Ronald a huge lead.
A one-pulled foul.
He was halfway to second base at the point of contact.
I mean, just a bouncer up the middle, and he scores from first base. And I think that might be the thing that stands out about Ronald, maybe more than anything. I'll finish that point after the 0-2. Here it comes from Bivens, and Ozzie swings and sends one down the right field line, and he pulls it foul into the screen. I think the great separator for Ronald Acuna compared to so many of his counterparts is he does the thing that you least expect him to do. You don't expect anybody to score from first base on that play right there. You don't expect the guy in deep right field to even throw to third base like he did in the Yankee series and get the out. 0-2 to Albies off the plate, 1-2.
Well, the center fielder, Lee, he fielded the base hit up the middle, and he did what he normally does on a routine basis. He just got the ball back into second base. Didn't get it in quick enough.
1-2 to Albies. He fouls that off. So it's like he sees a crease, and then boom, he's got you.
Well, he had built up so much speed between second and third There was going to be no denying him.
7-2 Braves, bottom of the fourth. This will be the 51st pitch from Bivens. 1-2, and Ozzie with a high fly ball down the right field line, reaching for the corner towards the seats at a foul ball. That was deep down the right field line, but off that netting deep down the right field line.
Oh, and by the way, that's 5 RBIs on the night for Baldwin.
He's having a big night. He'd like to score a run right here. Braves leading 7-2. 1-2 to Albies. In tight. This tie with a sinker, 2-2. All this has taken place with 2 down and the bases were empty. Allen struck out. Profar grounded out. Then a double by Olsen. Walk to Acuna. 2-2 shredded up the middle and a base hit into center field. That'll drive in Baldwin. Make it 8-2 Braves on the base hit by Ozzie Albies. Another 2-out base hit for Atlanta. And that'll be the end of the night for Bivens. That was spinning away from Ozzie and able to reach it across the other side of the plate. And here comes Bob Melvin. He'll go deeper into his bullpen as the Giants make the Aero Exterminators call to the bullpen. Make the right call. Protect your home and business from pests by calling 888-GO-AERO or by visiting aeroexterminators.com. We'll introduce you to the new John Hurler when we come back. 8-2 Braves in the fourth.
My name is... My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it.
He's 1-0, a 6.11 ERA in 9 games. Former Braves farmhand and a 4th-round draft pick out of Stanford. Traded in 2019 at the deadline for Mark Melanson.
I remember that deal. Here's Sean Murphy. Murphy takes the ball outside. 8 runs, 6 hits for the Braves. 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for the Giants. One out to Murphy. Big cut and a miss at a sweeper. 5 of the 8 Braves runs have come with 2 down in an inning. You love that number. That'll win you a ton of ball games. 2-out production like that. Murphy fouls one off.
Boy, this is burning through their bullpen, isn't it?
That's always a good thing, but man, especially in game 1 of a series, gives you such an advantage and puts a lot of pressure on the starters the next 2 days, which in this case will be Landon Roop tomorrow and Justin Verlander on Wednesday. 1-2 and a soft bouncer over the mound, charging Adames on the grass, has it, exchanges and fires, and gets the out for out number 3. But the Braves are able to send 7 to the plate, 3 runs scored, 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We have completed 4. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Braves 8, Giants 2.
When you open a Corona,
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Texting terms at unlock.com/SMS. Privacy policy at unlock.com/privacy-policy. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. After portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Text EQUITY to 865-865 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Text EQUITY to 865-865. Text the word EQUITY to 865-865. Text EQUITY to 865-865 now.
Out here, it's not only the amazing views, but the way time stretches out a little longer and how the breeze hits just right at the summit. With All Trails, you can discover nature's best with over 450,000 trails around the world. Download the free app today.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is...
The Giants 8-2, and now for more play-by-play, here's Joe.
Thanks, Ben. Nice going, man. Came in very offensive today, didn't you?
Just like you said earlier in the season.
Elliot Ramos takes inside, ball one.
I'm tired of this BS.
Yeah. Ramos has walked and scored. He's reached on a fielder's choice and takes a strike from Bryce Elder. 82 pitches. He needs one more inning to be the pitcher of record, enjoying an 8-2 lead. Wind in the pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. Last time out against the Giants, he struck out 12. Tonight, he has not fanned anybody. The next delivery, sliced foul and out of play. Let's pause for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Every Atlanta Braves game, live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
Swing and a miss. Ramos down. There's the first strikeout of the night for Elder. One away. Slider well placed, low and away. Rafael Devers has been on twice, a single and a walk. Fastball missed outside.
Note on Braves DH Drake Baldwin.
1-0.
He's the first Braves rookie with at least 5 RBI in a single game.
The wind in the delivery fouled back to the screen, and the count goes to 1-1. Northside Hospital for a healthier future together. Look to Northside.
He's the first Braves rookie with at least 5 RBI in a single game since Kelly Johnson on June 17, 2005.
The 1-1 pitch rolled foul. 1-2. What was that about Kelly Johnson?
They were saying this is the most RBIs in a game by a Braves rookie since Kelly Johnson had 5 RBIs in a game in 05.
Awesome. I hope Kelly's watching and listening. 1-2 pitch. Check swing. But he foul tipped it. Still 1-2.
Question is now for Drake Baldwin. How many can he end up with tonight?
Yeah, he's got at least 2 more at bats. Devers hitting .257, swings and hooks one foul into the crowd down the right field line. Devers came into the game hitting only .208 with San Francisco, 2 homers, 10 RBIs. But has a single tonight and a walk. 4 for his last 27. The next pitch laid off a pitch down. Ball 2, 2-2. Elder working quickly, misses way down and in, almost hit him in the foot. Full count. 92 pitches, 58 strikes for Bryce. Who got off to a slow start in the first inning. A walk and a couple of singles produced a run. Leadoff double in the second came around to score. Payoff pitch to Devers. Swung on, fought off into shallow left center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Devers has his second hit, and as usual, he is just raking on the Braves. He's at first with one out. And Willie Adames, the batter, he's 1 for 2. The Giants have out-hit them 7-6 now. But the Braves lead 8-2. The pitch, swing and a hard hit ball to left center field. Profar lost it in the lights, and it'll go all the way to the wall. Devers into third base. They're trying to wave him home. He doesn't want to go, but now he does, and he'll score standing up on the double by Adames that Profar lost in the lights. And it's 8-3 Atlanta.
It's a shame because he got a good read on it, and at the last second as he's going to a knee first dive, that's when he lost it. I don't think I've ever seen a guy going into a dive and covering his head at the same time.
Yeah. And he knew he was in trouble if he kept going. Good play by Harris to get over there and get it off the wall and hold Adames to a double. For Adames, his 51st RBI. And the first pitch to Chapman is down low, ball 1. Here to tell you, that's a helpless feeling. Down low again to Chapman, 2-0. I was playing right field in Old County Stadium in Milwaukee, and their bank of lights was right above the on-deck circle. I'm playing right field. And I'm playing for Kansas City. 2-0 pitch low, 3-0. Somebody hit a fly ball out there, and I lost it in the lights, and I stood there waiting to find it.
Right.
Hit me right in the kneecap.
No way, on the fly.
On the fly, bounced all the way back to Frank White, who was playing second base. 3-0 the count. Pitch, and there's a strike, 3-1.
Well, at least you hit the cutoff, man.
Yeah. One pitch. Chapman takes another strike. He started to first. He'll come back. Full count. When Devers was coming into third base, Matt Williams, the veteran player, coach, and manager for the Giants, was waving him home. It's like Devers was saying, "What? Really?" Foul ball by Chapman to stay alive. Still a full count.
He wanted to stop at third for a break.
Yes, he did. Nice to see Matt Williams still in the game and still coaching. Terrific player and a terrific Giant. Payoff pitch again. Swung on and crushed down the left field line, but foul. And out of play.
Those are some great Giants teams that Matt Williams played on.
They sure were. Aaron Bummer begins to loosen up in the Atlanta bullpen. Elder needs 2 outs to be the pitcher of record. The pitch, ball 4. He may not make it to finish this inning. He might need a ground ball double play to get out of it. Third walk and his first since the third inning. Rick Kranitz out to buy some time for Aaron Bummer.
Tell you what, I'll throw a nugget at you while we're talking about Matt Williams.
Okay.
You know, you think about the strike in '94 and what could have been that year. I know a lot of times here in Atlanta we wonder if the Braves could have caught the Expos that year, won the division. Right. One of the great what ifs alongside of Tony Gwynn's batting average. I think Tony Gwynn was up towards 400 when the strike happened. High 300s, of course. Matt Williams, through 112 games in 94, had 43 home runs. And, of course, the record at the time was still 61. I mean, he hits another 20 homers in the next 2 months of the season, month and a half of the season. He could have been the guy chasing down Maris rather than Sosa and McGuire 4 years later.
Holy smokes, I didn't know that. Meeting over, Yastrzemski the batter, first and second, a run in, 1 out, 8-3 Atlanta. Elder to the plate, strike call. Adames at second. Chapman is at first. Stretching the pitch. Bouncer back to the mound. He'll go to second for 1. Can they get 2? Relay not in time. Great try by Nick Allen on the high chopper. That really a nice play by Elder to get the force out at second, but it was just too slowly hit to turn 2, and they're on the corners with 2 out.
Nice throw by Bryce.
Yeah. Tell you what, old Nick Allen doesn't give up on anything, does he?
No. And look, if he can't turn it, I don't think anybody can.
No. So they're on the corners with a tough out at the plate, and Wilmer Flores, who's 2 for 2. And he takes a strike. 8-3 Atlanta, 2 out, 2 on. Elder to the plate. Bouncer foul, third base side. 0-2. Fans, did you know the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Braves, and made with peppers, vinegar, and salt in perfect balance to make the food you're eating taste better? Well, now you do. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some. The 0-2 to Flores. Hooked hard and foul off the tarp. And by the ball boy, who will chase that one. Well, he'll get some help out there in left field from Profar, who will toss the ball into the bullpen. Toronto's taking a 4-1 lead over the Yankees, middle of the 7th inning. Big series north of the border. 0-2, long look in. Elder comes set. He delivers. And a pop-up out behind second. Who wants it? Nick Allen is there. He's got it. The inning is over. So Elder goes the required 5 innings, and he avoids further damage here in the 5th inning. But the
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take 1 bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
Rollovers, head-on collisions, hit and runs, you name it. We've litigated it.
And while insurance companies joke about the mayhem that occurs on roadways, we've seen the real effects. Lost lives, catastrophic injury, cars crushed like soda cans. And trust us, there's nothing funny about it.
If you've been in a crash, count on our experienced attorneys to seek full justice and all the money your case is worth.
For a fairer fight, you know who to call.
Hey, Braves fans, this is Finn here. How well do you know us in the locker room? Your answer could win you a pair of Braves tickets during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
8-3 Atlanta. Bottom of the 5th inning. Joe Bennett, Jay Chad with you. Truist Park. Lovely night. Another really good crowd. Not quite sure it's a sellout tonight, but close to it. 3 straight sellouts for the Yankees. Tristan Beck goes to work. And Nacho Alvarez takes tight up and in. Ball 1. He singled his last time up. Struck out his first time. 1 for 2. Out of the stretch. Beck delivers. Good heater. Fouled back 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball high. 2-1. As we mentioned, Beck was a 4th-round pick of the Braves out of Stanford. So when he got traded to the Giants, he was going home, essentially. Breaking ball, checked his swing, he didn't go. Three and one. Next offering. Swung on, fouled back by Nacho. Good play by a fan right down here below us to the right. Tristan Beck, originally from Corona, California, now time called. And the catcher on his way to the mound. This is the last visit for the Giants. They have none left. Home plate umpire John Lipka saying that's it. That's 4 visits. No more visits to the mound for the Giants. I'm not sure that Bailey knew that, but he does now. Full count to Nacho. Swing and a foul ball out of play off to our right. Cubs are beating Kansas City 4-3, top of the 5th. Angels now 5-2 over the Mets. Top of the 7th. Fastball right down Broadway. And Nacho caught looking. They're in the top of the 10th in Philadelphia. Phillies and Red Sox still tied 2-2.
Boy, did that game start the same time ours did?
No. It didn't.
Okay.
Here's Michael Harris. He was robbed of a hit his last time up. In fact, he hit into a double play. The missile he hit up the middle that was short hopped by Adames, who stepped on the bag and threw to first to get him. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Michael's 0 for 2, working on a 6-game hitting streak. Beck just misses outside. 1-1 the count. Got a little wave working here at the ballpark. The next pitch swung on, lifted into left field. Elliot Ramos is under it, and he's got it. 2 down.
I just looked it up. They started 30 minutes before we did, talking about the Phillies and Angels. And they're in the 10th. So they played 5 more innings.
Yeah.
That was a long first inning we had here.
It was. It sure was. Nick Allen, a base hit and an RBI in the first inning, and he's also struck out 1 for 2. In fact, he drove in 2 runs in the first. They guard the lines on Nick, and the pitch to him is a called strike. 1-1. I've got a thing going. I've never grown any whiskers before, but I got a goatee thing working. And I'm not shaving until the Braves win a series. 1-1 pitch, pull foul. So I was a little disappointed yesterday. The Braves didn't win the series against the Yankees.
Well, here's the thing. If they win a series, one could argue that it's good luck and you got to keep it going until they lose a series. I don't think you're in it for that, though.
You're going there, huh? Uh-oh. 1-2 pitch to Nick. Fought off foul and out of play, still alive.
Is this the most facial hair you've drawn in a long time?
Ever. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever had anything resembling this. It's pretty wicked, got to say.
I do like it.
Yeah. The 1-2. Check swing. He went. Nick's out of there. Good inning for Tristan Beck. And we go to the 6th inning. Braves up 8-3.
Athletes work under contract.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah.
The top of the 6th inning, Braves leading the Giants 8-3. And the Braves open up the bullpen gate and bring along the left-hander Aaron Bummer. And he's on the mound for the 33rd time this season. He's 1-2 with a 4.50 ERA. He's given up 7 runs in his last 3 outings. So looking for a quiet outing here versus the Giants here tonight.
And he'll face Casey Schmidt, who stands in and faces him and takes a strike. Schmidt 1 for 2. Casey takes down and in. 1-1 the count. Schmidt, Bailey, and Lee for the Giants. Braves on top 8-3. Wind in the pitch. Fly ball sent to shallow right field. Ronald is there. His shoes glowing in the grass. He makes a catch. 1 out.
Good to get a quick out for Bummer. You think about these last 3 outings. You're just ready to get out there and put together a good effort. Gave up 3 innings, or rather 3 runs in 2/3 of an inning versus the Yankees. Gave up 3 runs versus the Cardinals outing prior, and then a run versus the A's outing prior to that.
Yeah, he's due for a good stretch.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss by Bailey. Batting right-handed now, the switch hitter hitting .204. Delivered a sacrifice fly back in the 2nd inning. And he's lined to short. Pulls one foul past Matt Williams at third. 0-2. You know, fans, Napa's a proud partner of your Atlanta Braves with America's largest network of parts and care. Napa has all the bases covered when it comes to your ride. First pitch, or next pitch delivered to Bailey, grounded to third. Long throw for Alvarez. Got him quickly. 2 out. Top of the order in Jung-Hoo Lee. 2 flyouts and a pop-up. 0 for 3. 3 for his last 15 on this road trip. Left-handed hitter, open stance. Lefty on lefty, takes outside, ball 1. 8 runs, 6 hits for the Braves. They got a lot of walks tonight. They've capitalized. 3 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors for the Giants. Next pitch, sliced foul, third base side. Out of play. Top of the order due up for the Braves in the Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning. In the bottom of the sixth. Stretch in the pitch. A little tapper in front of the plate. Tough play for Murphy. Quick grab and throw. Gets away from Olsen, but staying at first will be Lee, who I'm sure will be credited with a base hit.
That was
swinging bunt.
Yeah, that was in the perfect place. I mean, you either wanted a little bit further so Bummer could get there, a little bit closer so Murphy could get there. I mean, it was right between the two of them. And Murphy did his best to make a play out of it, but that's a really tough play.
Ball got past Matt Olsen, but was backed up by Ozzie to hold the runner at first. 2 out. Elliot Ramos, the batter. And he takes the strike. Ramos's first name is spelled H-E-L-I-O-T. Obviously, the H is silent. Bummer checks the runner, delivers. Ramos takes outside. 1-1.
Looks like it'd be Helio, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. $14 homers, 49 RBIs, and a pitch inside to hit him. Yep. So Bummer got 2 quick outs and now 2 quick base runners, one on a swinging bunt and a hit batter. And a guy up there now who can make this game a little uncomfortable. Braves are on top 8-3, but this is Rafael Devers. He's been on 3 times, 2 hits and a walk. And he takes a strike.
Got to be careful. Devers 4 for 9 in his career versus Bummer with a double and 3 singles.
Ooh. The 0-1 bounce towards second. Big 2 hopper for Ozzie. He's got it. He's got time. He throws him out. And trouble avoided. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Let's give away some money.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take 1 bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly.
To learn more.
Engineers, planners, and developers, do you have a project that needs a cultural resources survey? Contact Wiregrass Archaeological Consultants at diggingintothepast.com. That's diggingintothepast.com.
When there's baseball news you need to know before the trade deadline, never lose touch with the radio home of the Braves. Listen to Chuck and Chernoff weekday afternoons from 2 to 6 on 680 The Fan.
All right, into the bottom of the 6th inning, 8-3 Braves. New pitcher, the right-hander, Ryan Walker. Give you some numbers after this first pitch.
Top of the order, Profar bounces 1 to first. Handled over there by Flores. He'll take it to the bag himself. 1 out.
Walker in his 3rd year in the big leagues. This is appearance number 43 of the year for him. 2-3 with a 4.46 ERA. He'd been on a pretty good little tear of scoreless innings, but his last go-round, which was on the 19th at Toronto, gave up 2 runs in 1 inning of relief.
It's also our Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning with $1,000 in the jackpot tonight for Arlene Candy of Martinez, Georgia. Fastball delivered at 97 to Matt Olson. Strike call.
Tonight's attendance.
Matt's 1 for 2 with a double, a walk, 2 runs scored.
3-4-8-5-7.
Fastball in there for a strike. 0-2. This guy steps toward the Giants dugout. I'm not kidding. Steps toward their dugout and then across his body to the plate. Kind of wild. The 0-2 pitch. In there for a called strike 3. 97. Boy, this guy, man, oh man. He stands, when he takes his stance, he's facing somewhere between third and short. You can see the number on his back. And then he steps literally toward their dugout and then comes after you. Can hit 99.
That's funky.
Yeah. Wasn't there a pitcher like that in Double-A somewhere? Here's Ronald, and he swings and drives one to deep right center. He wasn't bothered, and that baby is off the bricks. Ronald's on his way to second base. The throw in, not in time. Stand-up double. Ronald Acuna didn't care where he threw it from. 2-out double.
Boy, that just missed. That was high off the bricks out there.
His 9th double. That was a fastball right down the middle. Drake Baldwin, here he is with another RBI chance, Ben. He's driven in 5 tonight. He sends a fly ball to left center field, fairly deep. But Lee is there. Oh, and he misjudged it and dropped it. Ronald's going to score, and down to second goes Baldwin. What in the world happened out there to Jung-Hoo Lee?
That's wild. I mean, you don't see that in the big leagues. I mean, he's under it, and then he just misjudged it, and as it was maybe 10 feet from the ground, he realized he was too far behind it and lunged for it and whiffed.
He's looking at the left fielder. He's looking at Ramos. Wow. 9-3 Atlanta. And it's an RBI for Baldwin, his 6th. They scored a double. Breaking ball in on Ozzie. Ball 1. I mean, he was standing there looking back and forth at the ball and then the left fielder and then just let it drop. Yikes. Swing and a miss by Ozzie. 1-1.
Well, it's all going Drake's way, isn't it? 6 RBI night. And when balls like that are falling in, driving in runs, man, he can do no wrong.
Yeah, get some more guys on base in front of him. The 1-1 to Ozzie. Look out, inside, ball 2. Stretch in the pitch, swing and a miss. 2-2 to Albies. Sean Murphy would be next. 2 out. Back-to-back doubles. Thanks to the misplay out in deep left center. And the pitch. Check swing. He went around. Half-hearted swing by Ozzie. Another strikeout. 2 in the inning for Walker. But the Braves add to their lead. We go to the 7th. They lead 9-3.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink. Then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
YanmarTractor.com. That's YanmarTractor.com.
When there is baseball news you need to know before the trading deadline, never lose touch with the radio home of the Braves. Chuck and Chernoff, weekday afternoons from 2 to 6 on the Fan app as well.
Rafael Montero will be the third pitcher of the night for the Braves. He comes on here to start the 7th inning. He last worked against the Yankees. An inning, a walk, and a strikeout on the 19th in that game that the Yankees rallied to beat the Braves. So Rafael's on to work here in the 7th, and back once again, here's Ben.
Thank you, Joe. A 9-3 Braves lead. It's been going the Braves' way tonight. Here's Willie Adames. And Adames takes ball inside. Thinking about that miss by Jung-Hoo Lee in center field, you just don't see too many in the big leagues that are that bad when you got a routine fly ball that they just don't get. And Adames takes the ball inside. The only other play that really rivals that, as I'm thinking about it in this ballpark, do you remember the play against the Cubs maybe 2 years ago, either last year or 2 years ago? Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a deep drive to left field that jumps off the barrel of Adames's bat, back to the wall and way out of the ballpark. Into the Giants bullpen. It's the 15th homer of the season for Willie Adames. Their first of the night, and it's now a 9-4 game here at the top of the 7th inning. Adames now a triple shy of the cycle. But fortunately, still a 9-4 lead for the Braves. No one out. Here's Matt Chapman. But finishing that thought, do you remember the play against the Cubs where there's a fly ball to right field late in the game and Seiya Suzuki was coming in and the ball just whizzed right by him? And it just totally missed it. It's a big play for the Braves that led to a win. There's a ball outside. What I'm getting at, you just don't see plays like that in the big leagues.
You don't see guys whiff on balls like Suzuki did, but that one was total miscommunication. He's got to take charge out there.
1-0's outside.
And it was the center fielder's ball, but he was like backed off to let Ramos catch it, he thought.
That just looks so awkward.
It was very Little League.
2-0 to Matt Chapman. And Chapman pops one up, spinning back out of play and foul. Into the seats down to our left.
When you know how tight Bob Melvin runs a team, and by that I mean fundamentally sound, well schooled. That's what I mean by my comment, is that this has got to be killing him.
2-1 pulled foul. Yeah, that's right.
When they make so many errors and misplays like tonight.
Because there's 2 errors up on the board. That was a mental error.
Yeah.
And it's, you see errors all the time, but there are just some plays that stand out simply because you just don't see it in the big leagues. I was watching Ronald on that play as he was running to third base. There's the 2-2 pitch on the way to Matt Chapman. And he'll tip that into the mitt of Sean Murphy for strike 3. And as Acuna was getting to third, he thought, like everybody in the ballpark, as you've seen that 1,000 times, ball's going to be caught. He's about to take the helmet off and wait on his stuff to be brought out and go to right field. And then Freddie Gonzalez is waving him, and he helmet pushed back down and run to the plate. One down for Mike Yastrzemski, and he takes a ball high.
Plus, this is a very solid team, one that's very much in the postseason hunt.
Yeah. 1-0 fouled back, 1-1. Braves 9, Giants 4, as we're in the top of the 7th inning. 1-1 to Yastrzemski. That'll be fouled back. Coming up in between innings, it'll be the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by the Warrior Alliance, going to bat for veterans and their families by helping them navigate success after military service. To learn more, go to thewarrioralliance.org.
When I've read about the Giants and what they might be shopping for at the trade deadline, naturally it starts with pitching like everybody else. But there's other position players, too.
1-2, low and away with a splitter.
I should say positions. One is center field, another first base. Not a lot of center fielders on the market.
2-2 and a fly ball towards center, drifting back Nick Allen into shallow left center, under it, and that parachutes in his glove for the second out.
Maybe a guy like Cedric Mullins, whose name is bandied about, but not a lot of center fielders out there when you're shopping.
Yeah, it's an interesting position to be shopping for at the deadline. You feel like if you're a team in contention, you've already got that box checked.
Right.
2 down for Wilmer Flores. And Flores pops one up, arcing its way into the seats down the first base line, out of play, 0-1. How do you think you would have enjoyed playing center field or even the corner outfield positions in San Francisco in that yard?
I would have loved playing center. I loved any of those challenges with unconventional dimensions.
Flores takes a ball outside.
I always loved playing at Fenway.
A lot of ground to cover. You can just run,
just go
wide open out there. Flores pulls one foul.
Detroit's Tiger Stadium, short down the right field line, very short, but 440 to center field.
Wow.
With a flagpole in play.
You can just get on your horse and go in that ballpark.
Yep.
Montero's 1-2. Just a little bit high with a fastball. 9-4 Braves, bottom of the 7th. Correction, top of the 7th. Montero standing on the first base side of the rubber. He'll kick and fire. And the 2-2 popped up down the right field line. Olsen going down the line in foul ground. Over the shoulder grab with grace. What a play by Matt Olsen. You just don't make that play look as easy as he just did. It's like he knew exactly the spot where he was going to land, and a perfect route by Matt Olsen to make that squeeze. That ends the top of the 7th. Giants get a home run from Adames. We go to the bottom of the inning, 9-4 Braves.
Go ahead, caller. Got a question for Michael Harris II?
Michael, seriously, is that your Ford Bronco?
Yeah, a customized Bronco Raptor.
What do you like about it?
It's a great drive, comfortable, lots of smart tech, and it's ready for just about any adventure. And I look good in it.
No matter where you go to find your next adventure, find it in a smart and rugged Ford Bronco or Bronco Sport SUV. For great offers, see your local Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of your Atlanta Braves.
There's a tidal wave of clean car happiness sweeping across Braves country. Tidal Wave Auto Spa is your go-to car wash destination for a game day ready ride. Experience Major League Clean at Tidal Wave, the official car wash of the Atlanta Braves. Stay clean car happy all season long with membership discounts, exclusive giveaways, and more. Visit TidalWaveAutospa.com/Braves for details.
My car is happy. I am happy. Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
Hey Braves fans, think you've got what it takes to beat the freeze? Enter Racetrack's Beat the Freeze sweepstakes for your chance to race the legendary freeze on the field at Truist Park August 23rd. The winner will receive game tickets, parking, a $1,000 gift card, and their chance to beat the freeze. Sign up now through August 5th by entering online at beatthefreesweepstakes.com or in store at your favorite racetrack. But don't wait. This chance moves as fast as the freeze himself. No purchase necessary. 18 plus to enter. See full rules and details at beatthefreesweepstakes.com.
Atlanta Braves baseball on the Braves Radio Network is lit by the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. Bring the heat.
Hey, Braves fans, don't get tricked into following the baseball season or the Atlanta sports scene anywhere else. Listen to Cellini and Domino weekdays 10 to 2 on 680 The Fan.
Braves on top of the Giants, 9-4 into the bottom of the 7th inning. Great to have you with us on the Braves Radio Network alongside Joe Simpson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram here with you. Sean Murphy leading off. Nice defensive play made by Matt Olson to end the top of the 7th inning. And that's our Truist play of the game, brought to you by Truist. There's the pitch on the way, and Murphy takes the ball low and inside from Walker. When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank member FDIC. 1-0 to Murphy. Check swing. They appeal. He did go, says Sean Barber down at first base.
I'll tell you who appreciated that catch. Ronald Acuna was teasing Matt Olson going back to the dugout at the end of the inning. Like, yeah, no big deal, nonchalant. He was doing a reenactment.
And Matt's always been good defensively, but it's as if this season he's taken it up a notch. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way to Matt Olson, rather to Sean Murphy, I should say, fouled back. By the way, folks, coming up tomorrow, our next episode of our From the Braves Booth podcast will be coming your way. That'll be episode number 62, and we would love to hear from you. Shoot us an email, bravesbooth@gmail.com. Any questions or comments you have? 2-2 to Murphy, low and outside. Yeah, just fire away. bravesbooth@gmail.com. And maybe we'll be answering your question or addressing your comment on the episode tomorrow from the Braves booth. 3-2, check swing. He did not go, and there's ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here in the 7th inning. Well, it would be really nice if the Braves could get back to the order at least one more time and get Drake Baldwin up there one more time. The single game rookie record for RBIs by a Brave, this is going back to 1906, is 7 by Wes Helms in 2001. There's a called strike. Wes Helms had a 7 RBI game as a rookie in August of 2001 in a 14-2 victory at Milwaukee. And tonight, Baldwin has 6 RBIs. That'll be sent foul. So Baldwin now tied with about 10 other guys for second place. Bob Hazel, Kelly Johnson, Dutch Holland, Ryan Langerhans, Drake Baldwin tonight, Paul Burris, Earl Williams, Joe Mack, and Bama Rowell. 0-2 outside. All those guys had 6 RBIs in a season as a rookie.
Ryan Langerhans, there you go.
That'd be great if he came up to the plate and launched one out of here with men on base.
Yeah, it would.
Smash the record. Alvarez swings and misses at strike 3. 1 out as Alvarez is retired. Speaking of history, I've got a great this day in baseball history for you. I was reading it last night, and I thought I can't wait to bring this up with Joe tomorrow. Let's see if I get a chance to this inning. Here's Michael Harris. He'll take a ball low and inside. All right, this day in 2007, there was a game in which David Wells was pitching against Jamie Moyer. There's a 1-0 pitch. And there's a ball outside to Harris. This day in 07, Moyer and Wells got together, and the two combined age was 88 years, 307 days between the two pitchers. 2-0 pitch, slashed out to third, caught at third base by Chapman. He fires to first, and they double off Murphy. And that ends the bottom of the 7th inning. So that double play brings the 7th to a halt. Pick that up when we come back. We go to the top of the 8th inning. It's a 9-4 lead for the Braves.
Hey fans, don't miss a pitch, double play, or game-winning home run, because life's best moments deserve crystal clear vision at Marietta Eye Clinic. Our 35 award-winning doctors cover everything from kids' eye exams to advanced surgeries with the latest technology. This July.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854. 888-780-6854.
And out, gave up 3 hits and a walk. All 4 scored. 1 was unearned, but 3 earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Back out there.
And he's on for the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. And if he can strike out the side, our contestant, Brian Rudy, will be the lucky winner of a brand new Yanmar UTV. And are all season long at Braves.com/Yanmar for your chance to win a Yanmar utility train vehicle to be entered for a grand prize drawing at the end of the season. Yanmar built together back longer. Here's Casey Schmidt. And Schmidt swings at the first pitch, and it's a bottle rocket straight up into the air, shallow left. Allen out, Profar in. Profar will call it, make the catch, 1 down. All right, this day in 2007, a game that had Jamie Moyer facing David Wells. And those 2 pitchers had a combined age of 88 years and 307 days, making it the second oldest pitching matchup of starting pitchers in Major League history. The oldest pitching matchup of all time took place in 1987 and involved 2 guys that we think a lot of and are friends of ours. Here's the pitch on the way to Patrick Bailey, and Bailey takes ball low and outside. Don faced Knucksie in a game in 87. Don Sutton was 42 years old. Phil Niekro was 48. 48 years old. 1-0 pitch low and outside. They had a combined age of 90.
And both were dealing, I'm sure.
Knucksie pitched 7 1/3 scoreless and got the win. Don went 8 innings and gave up 2 runs.
Oh, my goodness.
And took the loss.
Wow.
Wouldn't you love to have seen that one? 2-0 pitch, hard hit ball out to a diving Olsen to his right. Pops up, tosses the bag. Inyell's there. 2 down. Matt with a big smile on his face. He went lunging to his right to the dirt, making the play.
How fun would that have been?
You know what I would have loved is just to hang out with them and have a drink after the game.
Yeah.
And hear them talk about the game. I mean, think about a 48-year-old Knucksie out there just throwing knuckleball after knuckleball and getting the win going 7 1/3 scoreless.
He probably got a hit, too.
2 down for Jung-Hoo Lee. Ball outside.
That's amazing.
I just can't imagine being 42 years old and being the younger pitcher. There's the 1-0 to Lee. He'll swing and miss. You could get something close to that if you have an Orioles-Royals game any point soon, because Rich Hill, at 45 years old, just got called up to the big leagues. And, of course, the Orioles have Charlie Morton.
Oh, yeah. You're getting close.
That'd be a combined age of 86 right now. That ball scorched out there to second, but into the mitt of Ozzie Albies. Throws over to the bag, and down they go 1, 2, 3. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Braves 9, Giants 4.
Attention! How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a Farah fight.
Fair and Farah.
Tampa.
At Tire Choice Auto Service Centers, your safety comes first. Every visit includes a free ConfiDrive performance review, a multi-point check to keep you road ready. Visit thetirechoice.com to schedule your appointment. Plus, right now, buy 3 select Cooper tires and get the 4th one free. Visit thetirechoice.com to book today. That's thetirechoice.com, where confidence comes standard. Offer valid on select tires through July 31st, 2025. Installation fees extra at participating locations only. See store for details.
Possibility means you have a chance.
Passion opens the door to all possibilities.
When I feel like anything's possible, I feel kind of giddy.
I want to be an astronaut, an artist, an actress.
To visit another country.
All I need is a backpack and a pair of shoes, and I'll find a way.
That I'm able to do anything I set my mind to.
I've never felt like more things are possible than right now.
In the right shoes, anything's possible.
DSW, countless shoes at brag-worthy prices. Imagine the possibilities.
Your burger is served, and this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
The original Louisiana brand hot sauce. It's the perfect balance of peppers, vinegar, and the salty tears of Mets fans. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
This is John Michaels. Don't miss Atlanta Braves today and your chance to win a pair of Braves tickets every weekday morning on The Locker Room during our 7 a.m. hour on the radio home of the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan.
A new pitcher for the Giants as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Braves up 9-3. It'll be their closer, Camilo Doval, who's 4-2 with a 2.95 ERA, 15 for 19 in saves. This guy breaks 100 with regularity, 96-101 on his fastball.
9-1-2 for the Braves in the bottom of the 8th. And Nick Allen takes first pitch strike. So Drake Baldwin due up 5th in the inning. We need to get a few men on base just to get him up there. Again, he is 1 RBI shy of tying the franchise's rookie record for RBIs in a game as a Brave. That'll be fouled back. He has 6 RBIs in the game, 3 on a double in the first inning, 2 on a single in the 4th inning, 1 on a double in the 6th. He's been on base 4 times in the game. Also reached on an error. 0-2 to Allen. Ball outside, cutter at 99.
So Nuxie was 48. When I was 48, I was in my 8th year of broadcasting Braves baseball.
1-2 to Allen, low and outside, 2-2. He's still pitching in the big leagues.
Yeah. Well, he was a funny guy, too.
Yeah.
Loved being around Nuxie. Miss him, miss Don.
Yeah. Two pitch, fouled back our way. Remember the first time I ever met Nuxie, this was I was calling games in Mississippi, Double-A Mississippi Braves, and they had Phil Necro night at the ballpark. They had him there. This is probably 08 maybe. He was there signing autographs, and they came up and did a half inning with me. There's the 2-2 pitch. Allen 3/4 swing and missed on that slider away, one down here in the inning. And I just remember handing him a baseball and saying, "Show me your grip." And he just went through his grips, and half an inning wasn't long enough. I could have done the whole game with him.
Sure.
And just talking about the knuckleball and his career. And man, he was awesome.
Absolutely.
One down in the 8th for Jurickson Profar. 9-4 Braves. Profar hits a missile up into the 3rd deck, but foul down the right field line. That was up above Dale Murphy's number 3, which is the furthest retired number down the line.
And pitch was 99.
Good gracious. 1 pitch. Low and inside there with a slider.
Nuxie was fun to be around at the golf course, too. Bill Akery had his annual Hit 'em for Hemophilia golf tournament after every season. Got to be around Phil a lot for those.
1-1 bounce foul over by the Braves dugout. And you think about a career in baseball, and I think the most gratifying part of it is in the years of being around it, thinking about the other people that you get to spend time around. And he's towards the top of the list of our favorite people to be around. There's a ball in the dirt, 2-2.
Well, I know he was a favorite of a lot of people, no more so than Skip and Pete and Ernie. My gosh.
Mm-hmm.
The stories they told, pretty awesome.
Profar, check swing, didn't go, count runs full. Jurickson's 0 for 3. He's been on once. That was on a walk back in the first inning. Scored a run. And a pitch time violation. That'll be ball 4. Camilo Doval took too long. And the Braves have a base runner with 1 down. Did you know the all-time hot sauce leader in RBIs is the original Louisiana brand hot sauce? The original Louisiana brand hot sauce, like a double play for your mouth. That's Louisiana Hot. That's now 8 walks for Giant pitchers. 2 away from their season high. Swung on a miss by Olson. So the 8 walks tops their previous second best of 7, which they had done multiple times. They walked 10 in a game versus the Dodgers back in May. Pick off to first base and back into the dive Profar. Actually, that was back in June, but you get the picture. Just want Baldwin to get one more crack at it. Looking for another base runner. Olson's been on twice. Olson, huge cut and a miss at a fastball up and in at 97. Two, send down the left field line, but slicing foul. Into the seats for a souvenir. Our attendance tonight, 34,857. 3 sellouts over the weekend against the Yankees, and a very nice Monday night crowd tonight, just shy of 35,000. Again, the 0-2 to Olson. Low and outside, 1-2.
Well, we talk about early runs and the importance of early runs, and tonight, evidence of that when Atlanta fell behind 1-0 in the first and then got 5.
One, two, and there's a called third strike. Just dotted the outside corner. That sinker coming across at 96 and 2 away here in the inning. You and I were chatting in between innings earlier in the game, and you gave me the Braves record when they fall behind early. What'd you say, like 15-45 or something like that?
15-40.
15-40. So this would be just the 16th time that they've won a game where they were trailing first.
Correct.
2 down for Acuna, and he takes the ball high. And also, if the Braves can hold on and win this game, they would have scored at least 1 run in the first inning in 6 of their last 7 wins. That's been the key lately. There goes Profar. Pitches a ball in the dirt, throw down to second base, head first slide, and Profar's in there. He gets the stolen base, and that'll be his first as a Brave. Now an RBI opportunity for Ronald Acuna. As if it wasn't already with Ronald. It's an RBI opportunity whether anybody's on base or not for him.
Yeah, be nice if they put him on and pitch to Baldwin.
Baldwin on deck. 1-1 pitch. And Acuna takes a ball low. Good eye. He's had a really good eye tonight. Ronald's average at .328 to go along with his 13 homers. He just missed a homer in the 6th inning. Hit it high off the bricks in right field, right at that white cap at the top of the bricks. 2-1. Good swing. Fouled back a fastball on a 2-2 count.
Duvall, their closer, I mean, he obviously throws extremely hard. 40 strikeouts, now 42 in 43 innings, but he's walked 22. So he can be wild also.
He flings his 2-2 to the plate. Low and outside, nowhere near with that slider.
Only a 196 batting average against him.
There have been seasons we have faced this guy where I just wonder how anybody can hit him.
Yeah. Well, I felt that way about Walker when he was out there and how he hides the ball and steps across his body, throws across his body.
3-2. And he fought off a tough slider foul. That'd have been too close to take. It was right over the outside corner. So again, if Acuna could reach, Drake Baldwin would have come to the plate with a chance to at least tie the franchise's rookie record for RBIs in a game. 3-2 to Acuna. Ball 4. And now Drake will come to the plate with 2 men on base. And a base hit would likely tie the record. Baldwin with 6 RBIs in the game. A 3-run double in the first inning. 2 RBI single in the fourth. RBI double in the 6th inning. Runners at first and second. 2 down. First pitch to Drake. Inside, almost hit him. And they're going to say pitch timer violation again. Or a balk. They're going to send the runners to second and third. Home plate umpire John Lipka pointed at him right as he was bringing the pitch to the plate. I don't think he came set.
Yeah, exactly.
Balk has been called.
So now a base hit could drive in 2 runs. And Baldwin takes a called strike. And with a base hit right here, that'd break the record. They'll be running on the contact. Braves leading 9-4 in the bottom of the 8th. Again, the current rookie record for RBIs in a game held by Wes Helms. That stood since 2001. 0-1 misses low, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tell you what, the Giants have filled up just about every category tonight, haven't they?
Man, they have. And there's a high pop-up, shallow right field. Under it, Casey Schmidt, and he's got it for the out. And that will end the bottom of the 8th. Well, at least he got a crack at it. It's been a great night by Drake Baldwin. He's had a 6 RBI game. We'll go to the top of the 9th.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take 1 bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this.
Pruitt Health is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves. Stream the radio home of the Braves while you work to separate the rumors from reality before the Major League Baseball trade deadline. Lock in Cellini and Domino weekdays between 10 and 2 on the Fan app.
To the top of the ninth inning, it's still Iñigo de los Santos on the mound for the Braves. He has a 9-4 lead. He'll be facing 2, 3, and 4 in the Giants' order here in the ninth. And before we dive into the action, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
Tell you something that we were just discussing in between innings. We were talking about the potential record-breaking opportunity that Drake Baldwin was presented with there in the bottom of the eighth. There's the pitch on the way to Elliot Ramos, and he'll take a strike on the inside corner. We mentioned he has 6 RBIs tonight, and in that at-bat, runners were at second and third, 2 down. If he had collected a base hit, good chance he gets RBIs 7 and even 8, which would have broken the rookie record by a Brave for RBIs in a single game. There's a ball high. Thing is, if he had hit it out, it would have been a 3-run homer, and he would have tied the franchise record for RBIs in a game by anybody, which is 9 by Tony Cloninger. That was back in '66 against the Giants. Ground ball, diving stop to the left by Nacho Alvarez, up on his feet, bounces the throw in time for the out. That is a dazzling play at third by the rookie Nacho Alvarez, and day by day, he continues to impress more and more with the leather.
I think Austin Riley comes off the injured list tomorrow. I'm not sure where that leaves Nacho Alvarez, but I'll tell you what, he has played himself some third base over there in the absence of Austin.
He has been picking it over there at the hot corner. And he's been challenged with so many different style plays, and he's passed every test. There's a called strike on Rafael Devers. Iñigo de los Santos. Right-hander kicks and fires. 0-1 to Devers, a reach and a miss. By the way, there can't be too many other franchises, if any at all, whose RBI record for a single game is held by a pitcher. There's just no way.
That is a great point.
0-2 to Devers. Ball outside.
Hey, did you tell everybody how the Phillies won tonight?
If Phillies beat the Red Sox in 10 innings, as the Phillies had the bases loaded in the bottom of the 10th and a catcher's interference, won the game for the Phillies. That's some unique walk-off there. Hack and a miss by Devers, swinging over the top of the changeup.
I don't think I've ever seen that one before.
Me either. And that's what keeps us coming back. You could watch this game 100 years and still see something you've never seen, never thought of. Braves are 1 out away from winning game 1 in this series. Willie Adames, the batter. And he'll take a first pitch strike.
And handing the Giants their 6th straight loss.
0-1 pitch. Pulled foul down the third baseline. You know how yesterday we were talking about how the Braves have now lost their last 9 games on a Sunday?
Uh-huh.
Well, with one more strike, the Braves will have won their last 8 games on Mondays. 0-2 on Adames. 0-2 from De Los Santos. Low and outside, 1-2.
Monday.
Done a nice job bouncing back.
So good to me.
We just need to convince the boys that Sundays are Mondays moving forward.
Yeah.
Definitely no blue Mondays around here. Adames ready to bring it. And he drives one deep down the left field line towards the wall, and that's off the wall on the fly. And Adames into second base. And that'll be a double for him. Boy, what a night it's been for him. A 4-hit game with 2 doubles, a homer, and a single.
I think I would have kept running.
Just go for the triple.
See if I could get the triple there. Yeah, he's been hot. Hitting over 290 now, over 300 in the month of July. He has had quite a comeback.
2 down for Matt Chapman. And De Los Santos looking for that final out. Braves leading 9-4. They had a 5-run bottom of the first inning and haven't looked back since. First pitch to Chapman. And a strike on the inside corner with a fastball. That sizzled over the inside corner in 97. De Los Santos straightens. Comes set right under the chin. Righty spins it up there. That's fouled back. And again, the Giants down to their final swing. De Los Santos, the right-hander, straightens. In agreement with Sean Murphy. 0-2 to the plate. Missed high with a fastball. Game 2 in this series will be tomorrow night. That matchup will see Landon Roop versus Davis Daniels, 7:15 Eastern tomorrow night. 1-2 to Chapman. Fouled back into the screen. He's fighting, trying to keep his Giants alive. A couple of right-handers tomorrow night. And the Braves are 1 strike away from taking game 1 of this series. Adames takes a lead at second. He cuts loose the 1-2, and he barely got a piece of a slider and fouls it back. That's the first slider he's displayed to Chapman. The first 4 pitches are all fastballs at 97. And now Raisel Iglesias up and tossing in the Braves bullpen. Braves have a 5-run lead. Crowd on their feet looking for one more strike. 1-2 from De Los Santos. Cranked down the left field line. That's a fair ball that rolls into the corner and all the way to the wall. Adames scores. It's an RBI double by Chapman. His 35th RBI of the season. And the Giants still have life. It's now a 9-5 game here in the 9th. Back-to-back 2-out doubles from Adames and Chapman, proving that the 27th out is always the toughest one to get, regardless of the score.
Pretty good at bat there by Chapman, fouling off a bunch of pitches before the double.
So now it's Yastrzemski's turn. Left-handed batter climbs in. De Los Santos goes to work and misses high with a fastball. It's now 12 hits in the game for the Giants. Just looking for 1 out to put this thing in the win column. 1-0 pitch, popped up, bottle rocket on the infield. A trio of Braves come together, and it's Matt Olson who makes the squeeze, and the Braves win the game. The Braves, with a 5-run first inning, took charge, and they never looked back after that, continuing to add on runs throughout the game. And the Braves win game 1 over the Giants by a final score of 9-5. For the Giants in the 9th, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left. Final score, Braves 9, Giants 5. Back on the totals after this.
Napa has the parts and the expertise to help your business stay ahead of the game. That's why Napa is a proud partner of the 2025 Atlanta Braves. 2 legends driven to win from the field to the open road. While Napa is powering fleets and garages across the country, the Braves are delivering pennants, MVPs, and championships. So no matter the size of your business, Napa are the pros that know how to keep you moving at full speed.
Look, some choices in life are complicated. Others, thankfully, are much simpler, like choosing Truist One Checking. There are no overdraft fees, lots of practical perks, and when your life evolves and account balances grow, we'll upgrade your perks automatically. Truist One Checking. One simple choice. Truist Bank. Member FDIC.
Hope. It's more than a word. It's a breakthrough in the making.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854. 888-780-6854 or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
At Tire Choice Auto Service Centers, your safety comes first. Every visit includes a free ConfiDrive performance review, a multi-point check to keep you road ready. Visit thetirechoice.com to schedule your appointment. Plus, right now, buy 3 select Cooper tires and get the 4th one free. Visit thetirechoice.com to book today. That's thetirechoice.com, where confidence comes standard. Offer valid on select tires through July 31st, 2025. Installation fees extra at participating locations only. See store for details.
Your burger is served, and this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
A summer evening is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
Give me a river, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 350 plus undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at...
Great teams win with smart plays. Just like great businesses win with Saia LTL Freight. As the exclusive freight and logistics company of the Atlanta Braves, Saia brings nationwide customer-first service that delivers every time. Need to move shipments across the country? Saia covers all the bases, coast to coast, to keep your business running smoothly. Make Saia part of your starting lineup. Visit Saia.com. That's SAIA.com.
You know what my favorite thing about Braves games are? Everything. The crowds and the food and the baseballs and the food and the cheering and the food. Kind of like how everything at Cortland's Apartments is my favorite. Hi, I'm Cordy, Cortland's spokespug, here to tell you about the awesome live and play spaces at Cortland and the amazing resident service. That's probably why they were ranked #1 apartment brand on Reputation.com. Cortland, proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. Find your new apartment home at Cortland.com.
Get ready to fall in love, but this time with my home island of Curacao. Hi, I'm Ozzy Albies, second baseman from the Atlanta Braves, and Curacao is where my story begins. It's where the vibe is full of color and life, where our culture shines with European and Caribbean flair, and where you're bound to find a new adventure or some much-needed time to relax. It's the start of my story, and it could be the next part of yours. Visit Curacao and feel it for yourself.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Atlanta Braves and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves. Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
Braves winner 9-5 over the Giants, and our next broadcast will be tomorrow night. Back under the lights here in Atlanta. Braves and the Giants in the second game of this series here at Truist Park. And our Braves Radio Network coverage will begin tomorrow night at 6 o'clock Eastern with a Ford leadoff show. And then the first pitch to follow at 7:15 Eastern, 6:15 Central. A couple of right-handers tomorrow on the mound. Davis Daniel going for the Braves. He has no record at a 1.80 ERA. Landon Roop will be the pitcher for the Giants. He's 6-6 with a 3.27 ERA. So for the fellas in studio tonight, Joe Virgin and Bryce Gobert. Also for Joe Simpson and our producer-engineer, Jonathan Chadwick. I'm Ben Ingram saying so long and good evening from Truist Park in Atlanta, Georgia, where tonight's final score reads Braves 9, Giants 5. Stay tuned for the Hyundai postgame show. That gets going right now with Barrett Sallee. Barrett.
Thank you very much, Ben. Let's get to our Xfinity play of the game. And no surprise, it came courtesy of Drake Baldwin. His 3-run double in the first got the Braves on the scoreboard, and they never looked back. Introducing our 5-year plan guarantee from Xfinity. Get one consistent internet price for the next 5 years. No contracts, no curveballs. Totals, highlights, and sound from the clubhouse coming up after the break. You're listening to the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Thanks for listening to Atlanta Braves Baseball on the Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce. This broadcast of Atlanta Braves Baseball is a presentation of the Atlanta Braves and Dickey Broadcasting Company, Atlanta. Any use of the accounts, descriptions, and audio of today's game without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves Major League Baseball Club and Dickey Broadcasting Company is strictly prohibited. Don't move, because the Hyundai Postgame Show is up next on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network. Lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce.
Go ahead, caller. Got a question for Michael Harris II?
Hey, Mike. Are you giving away your Bronco again this year?
You know it. Let me tell you how. One lucky fan could drive home Michael Harris II's custom Ford Bronco. Go to winmoneymikesbronco.com and get a link to enter for a chance to win today. This year, it was all my idea. No purchase necessary. Odds depend on entries received. Open to select legal residents of Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, and Tennessee 18 or older. Rules at winmoneymikesbronco.com. Entries must be received by and sweeps ends 9/2/25. Void where prohibited.
Swing into action this baseball season with Prize Picks, the official daily fantasy sports partner of the Atlanta Braves. The app is simple. Pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code BRAVES to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code BRAVES on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Hey Braves fans, Onward Reserve is your hometown team for top-line casual sportswear. Whether you're out on the golf course, going to dinner, or enjoying some baseball at Truist Park, Onward Reserve's clothes are the perfect fit. With 12 retail locations throughout Braves country, Onward Reserve is proud to help you get to the game in style. Swing by the Braves Clubhouse store for exclusive designs made just for the A. Visit us online at onwardreserve.com. Proud partner of your Atlanta Braves. Hey Braves fans, summer is officially here, and you know what that means. Bugs, termites, mosquitoes, ants, and roaches will be out in full force. Luckily, you can trust the pros at Arrow Exterminators to keep your home pest-free inside and out. Arrow protects homes and businesses and is the official pest control provider of Truist Park and the Braves, so you know you're getting the best from the best. To set up a free pest inspection, call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com.
Digging, grading, tilling, and mowing. All in a day's work with Yanmar, the tractor that works as hard as you do. Discover new possibilities at yanmartractor.com.
Hey,
everybody, it's Dylan Hart Jr. And when it comes to racing, our team needs a crew it can count on. And when it comes to plumbing or drain repairs, we trust the Roto-Rooter pros who have been keeping America's pipes flowing since 1935. So the next time you're facing a plumbing or drain emergency, call Roto-Rooter.
Call Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and away go troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
The Roto-Rooter team fixes plumbing and water problems for homes and businesses. Schedule at rotorooter.com or call 1-800-GET-ROTO.
Jim Chastain here with ASW Distillery and some new additions to our star-studded bourbon lineup. Our Fiddler Bourbon, finished on Georgia Oak, was just named a world's best small batch bourbon. Our Fiddler Chin Music Toasted Bourbon collaboration with the Braves just won a double gold medal. And we're releasing a limited 8-year-old Fiddler Chin Music Bourbon finished on Marucci Maple Bats that celebrates the Braves' 8th anniversary at Truist Park and the mid-season event where all the stars align for Atlanta to host the biggest names in baseball. Look for Fiddler Chin Music 8 Years Blue Label this June.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate with the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever. You can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H2025, compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Hey, this is Chris Domino reminding you that big baseball news can drop at any time before the Major League Trade Deadline. Listen to me and Nick Cellini while you work weekdays between 10 and 2 on 680 The Fan.
Another ball game is in the books, and we've got it all covered. This is the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Braves Radio Network. All the highlights, news, and audio from today's game is on the way. All driven by your local Hyundai dealer. Proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. Visit buyhyundai.com.
1-2 to fly ball deep right field. Hanging high, carrying back to the chop house. Look out! It's a 3-run home run.
Now live from the Battery Atlanta at Truist Park. It's time for the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Welcome into the Braves Radio Network studios here in the Battery Atlanta. We are steps away from the right field gate at Truist Park, where fans were treated to a fun one. Braves 9-5 winners over the Giants in Game 1 of the series. The Braves put up 5 runs in the first, and they never looked back. Drake Baldwin with 6 RBI. That is 1 RBI shy of the Braves' rookie record that was set by Wes Helms. Let's get to the highlights. Top of the first after a Helio Ramos walk and a Rafael Devers single. It's runners at the corners for Bryce Elder facing Matt Chapman with 2 down in the inning.
2-1 to Chapman. Bouncer out towards third. Knocked down by Nacho. He recovers but has no play, and it's 1-0 Giants. He was hugging the line. It was to his right, barely fair. And as he reached across his torso to try to pick it on the backside, couldn't squeeze it.
Bottom of the first, Hayden Birdsong walks the bases loaded with nobody down. Drake Baldwin steps in looking to get the Braves on the board.
Bases loaded, no one out. 2-1 pitch. And he swings and crushes one towards the gap and all the way to the wall. Here we go. Profar scores. Olsen scores. Acuna scores. 3 RBI double. Drake Baldwin makes it 3-1 Atlanta in the first as that was rocketed to the wall.
Birdsong was pulled with nobody down in the first inning. His final line, 0.0 innings pitched, 1 hit, 5 earned runs, 4 walks, a hit batter, and no strikeouts. Matt Gage comes in and gets the first 2 batters of the first. Nick Allen steps in with the bases loaded, looking to increase the Braves' lead.
And the 2-2, ground ball left side, and it hops over Chapman. That'll drive in 2 runs. That's a huge break for the Braves. That kangarooed right over the third baseman, Chapman. And he's so sure-handed defensively, but once it took that second bounce, Joe, it just trampolined right over him.
He was there. He was ready to go the short way to second for the out, and the ball just catapulted up over his glove.
So the Braves drive in 2 more and make it 5-1 here in the first inning.
Top of the second, runners at the corners after Wilmer Flores doubles and Casey Schmidt singles. Patrick Bailey at the plate looking to cut in to the Braves' lead.
Elder kicks and fires a 1-1 and a fly ball to deep center field. Michael Harris ranges back 2 strides, sizes it up, makes the catch. Tagging from third, Flores. He'll come to the plate and score. Throw goes to second base, holding Schmidt at first base, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Bottom of the fourth, still 5-2 Braves. Drake Baldwin at the plate looking for more with the 2 on and 2 down.
1-2 to Baldwin. Bouncer up the middle, out of the reach of the diving Casey Schmidt. Olsen around third base, and he'll come across and score. Acuna wants to try as well. Darts to the plate. He dives. He's in there. Ronald Acuna running as fast as he could around third, like a mad dash to the plate. And the hustle drives in a couple of runs. It's 7-2 Braves.
He ran through a stop sign. Freddie Gonzalez had his hands up, but he still got in there all the way from first on a single. How about that?
Ronald Acuna Jr. went from first to home in 10.08 seconds. That is absolutely ridiculous. Ozzie Albies is next at the plate, and he extends the lead off Spencer Bivens.
2-2 shredded up the middle and a base hit into center field. That'll drive in Baldwin. Make it 8-2 Braves on a base hit by Ozzie Albies.
Top of the fifth, Rafael Devers on first after a 1-out single. Willie Adames at the plate looking to get one back.
The pitch, swing and a hard hit ball to left center field. Profar lost it in the lights, and it'll go all the way to the wall. Devers into third base. They're trying to wave him home. He doesn't want to go, but now he does, and he'll score standing up on the double by Adames that Profar lost in the lights. And it's 8-3 Atlanta.
Bottom of the sixth, same score after a Ronald Acuna Jr. double. Drake Baldwin steps in and gets a little help from the Giants.
He sends a fly ball to left center field, fairly deep. But Lee is there. Oh, and he misjudged it and dropped it. Ronald's going to score, and down to second goes Baldwin. What in the world happened out there to Jung-Ho Lee?
Top of the seventh, Rafael Montero on for the Braves. Willie Adames at the plate looking to get another one back.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a deep drive to left field that jumps off the barrel of Adames's bat, back to the wall and way out of the ballpark. Into the Giants bullpen. It's the 15th homer of the season for Willie Adames. Their first of the night, and it's now a 9-4 game here at the top of the seventh inning.
Same score, top of the ninth, and Yel De Los Santos in for his second inning of work. Willie Adames on second after a double. That sends Matt Chapman to the plate, looking to draw the Giants a little closer.
1-2 from De Los Santos. Cranked down the left field line. That's a fair ball that rolls into the corner and all the way to the wall. Adames scores. It's an RBI double by Chapman, his 35th RBI of the season, and the Giants still have life. It's now a 9-5 game here in the ninth.
They didn't have it for very long, though. The next batter is Mike Yastrzemski as the Giants' final hope.
1-0 pitch popped up. Bottle rocket on the infield. A trio of Braves come together, and it's Matt Olson who makes the squeeze, and the Braves win the game. The Braves, with a 5-run first inning, took charge, and they never looked back after that, continuing to add on runs throughout the game. And the Braves win game one over the Giants by a final score of 9-5. For the Giants in the ninth, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left. Final score, Braves 9, Giants 5.
Bryce Elder gets the win for the Braves. He's 4-6 on the season. Hayden Birdsong gets the loss. He's 4-4. Fans, there's never been a better time to test drive that Hyundai that you've always wanted. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Hyundai is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves. We'll take a break. When we come back, you'll hear sound from the clubhouse. This is the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Right now at the Home Depot, you can stack up on storage solutions that fit your needs. Like heavy-duty shelving, strong enough to hold up to 2,500 pounds per shelf. So it can handle all your lawn and garden tools, your power tools, or your weight set, if that's what you're into. Because the right storage should work for whatever your day throws it in. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
Have you ever wondered if there was something special you could put on your food to make it even better? There is, and it's called the Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce, perfectly blending zesty peppers, tangy vinegar, and salty salt. The Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce makes curly fries into curl your toes fries, and every plate of nachos into nacho heck yeah. Only the Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
Hey, Braves fans! SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the A, meaning SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of... the official ticket marketplace of...
That ball was crushed.
And...
Did you see that?
Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Braves games or to any other live event across Braves country, SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be part of every home team win. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of...
Let's go Braves!
The official hotel partner of your Atlanta Braves, Omni Hotel at the Battery Atlanta, is more than just a stay. We're your clubhouse, where everyone knows your name. Book your stay at omnihotels.com/Battery Atlanta.
Hey, Braves fans, it's Ben Ingram for Emory Healthcare. If you're like me, you get the day going in a hurry with a lot to get done. But what if a nagging joint pain or sports injury is holding you back? Go to Emory Orthopedics. With multiple clinic locations across Metro Atlanta and one in Flowery Branch, you'll find the expert care you need. Emory is also home to the only dedicated hospital in Georgia focused on spine, hip, and knee surgery. As the official team healthcare provider of the Braves, Emory will treat you like a pro. Learn more at emoryhealthcare.org/ortho.
Good calls. They're great in baseball games, and they're even better when you need a law firm. If you've been in an auto accident and need legal representation, do yourself a favor and get the best call there is. One call, that's all. With Ken Nugent and his team. Ken's team fights for you and sticks with you from start to finish, working hard to get you your money quick. Give Ken and his team a call. 404-CALL-KEN.
One call, that's all.
Kenneth S. Nugent, PC, Attorneys at Law, 1355 Peachtree Street Northeast, Suite 1000, Atlanta, Georgia, 30309.
Spoiler alert. A 2-word warning that we're about to ruin the end. But sometimes, spoilers can be worthwhile. And so, we designed the Lexus NX to reveal many things. Like taking the mystery out of how close you are between parking space lines, or the time you'll arrive at your dinner reservation. Technology designed to remove surprise endings. It's just a better story that way. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
This is Chuck Oliver, and I want your summer to include 2 tickets to Truist Park. Listen to Chuck and Chernoff weekdays during our 4 o'clock hour for your chance to win Braves tickets on 680 The Fan or use the Fan app.
This is the Hyundai Postgame Show, presented by your local Hyundai dealer, proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. Visit buyhyundai.com. Now more postgame coverage on the Braves Radio Network.
Welcome back, Barrett Salee here in the Braves Radio Network studios. Braves 9-5 winners over the Giants in Game 1 of the 3-game set. Ronald Acuna went 1 for 2. He scored 3 times. He walked 3 times. One of those runs came on a single to center in which he ran first to home in 10.08 seconds. That's right, first to home in 10.08 seconds. Here's Ronnie.
Ronald, that's not the first time you've scored from first like that, but how do you explain when you're going around second, did you know you're going to score there?
Sí, dile que sí. Yo, o sea, en esa jugada me anticipo. Yo siempre, cada vez que yo hago base, la meta mía que me pongo en la mente siempre es llegar a home, no importa el batazo. Y yo creo que en esa jugada, cuando pisé segunda, ya había visto el centerfield que estaba un poco lejos y yo digo, no tiene chance.
Yeah, I always try to anticipate those plays like I mentioned before, and my objective every time I get on base is to find a way to score no matter what. And right away when I stepped on second, I was looking out in the outfield and I noticed that the center fielder was kind of far back. So by that point, I knew already that I was going to go for it.
Did you think the center fielder was going to throw home or throw it to second base?
Que si pensaste que el outfielder iba a tirar a segunda base o a home?
No, yo pensé que iba a anotar.
I was just thinking I was going to score.
Did Freddie say anything to you? Did you say anything to Freddie after going to the stop sign?
Que si tú y Freddie hablaron después de esa jugada.
No, yo creo que tengo un poquito de experiencia ya en cómo correr las bases.
No, just because, I think I have a little bit of experience running the bases. And
how much fun have these past few days been to show off your arm, 450-foot homer, and now your legs? I mean, you keep saying can be as dynamic and as good as I was before the knee injury. How fun is it to show that?
Sí, o sea, lo chulo que ha sido tener esta experiencia de poder demostrar tu talento corriendo las bases, con el poder con el bate, con sacando ese jonrón y con el brazo también, con esa jugada en el terreno. O sea, como lo bueno que se siente y poder demostrar lo que puede hacer.
Mira, increíble, de verdad. Toda esa preparación, primero que nada, se la debo a Dios y luego a todos los coaching staff, los trainers, de verdad que me prepararon para
este escenario. De verdad que yo creo que todo lo que he demostrado y enseñado esta temporada es gracias a ellos.
Yeah, I just thank God first and foremost, and really I want to give all the credit to the coaching staff and the medical staff and basically everyone who put in all the work and time to get me ready for this opportunity and this situation to be playing in. So all the credit to them.